Start streaming, start recording. We are live. We are live. Okay, go here. You shared it in Discord?
Yep. I'm doing it right now.
Nice.
There you go.
Doing that.
I shared this everywhere, I believe. All right, we're going to have Mario Kart gameplay in a minute. I'm just waiting for it to download because, of course, I didn't record it like a moron. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 603. I'm Elzari.
And Frank?
And Fred?
And Pickles.
And tonight, we have Weston in the chat. You're wicked hot, and the MILF Man are all in the chat room right now. Let's try to get more people in here. All right, so we're gonna open the show with the Switch pre-ordering and all this other stuff. Stevie Mac, what's up, man? Yeah, sorry about that. I was cooking and it took longer than I expected. So there you go.
Can you believe it was a week today that we waited online?
I cannot believe it.
You said it like a robot. You're like, I cannot believe it.
I can do the Twisted Metal. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Oh, there it is. I got mine right in front of me.
We got him.
It's all docked up.
Batman, what's up? We acknowledge you, MILF Man. We got Batman in here. We got MILF Man. We got Cougar Man. Wait, that's MILF Man, same guy. Stevie Mac, Wesson, you're wicked hot. Jamion's in the room. We're all here. We're all here to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm gonna put video up of that in a minute. I'm just downloading it. I couldn't wait another 4 minutes.
See, you should have recorded it this weekend when I was kicking all your asses.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to hit that button.
Yeah,
would have made things easier, actually.
Then there would be proof that you were doing that. So
Perry can beat me in almost every single game we play, so that's why I don't hold back in Mario Kart. That's the one game that I can demolish him in, and I'm gonna take that opportunity every time.
Yeah, but Perry isn't even paying attention, and he'll just be in second. I just see a little toad.
I was reading the chat and I was beating all you guys.
Yeah, he's looking at the chat, and then all of a sudden he's in second place. I'm like, what the hell?
There goes little Toad right by me.
Things he's not even playing, and then here comes Toad.
He could be making eggs or something like that while playing Mario Kart, and he'll be in first.
Toad is just so OP in the game that can't beat him.
Exactly.
It's like what was that game we played where we were the four of us? It was the three of us and Jeff, and the Mario game with the cat.
Oh my gosh, 3D World.
Hang on, you're gonna hear audio for a second. I gotta turn it off. You guys are not gonna hear it. The chat heard it. Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, when we played that game, the three of us are playing like normal people, and then Toad just sprints by us, and he's so far ahead that we all got in those little bubbles to catch up to him.
Harry was like, hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah.
I'm trying. But
just
Toad is so
running
fast.
as Toad.
Yeah. Toad is really good in all these games. I never thought of it, but
yeah,
it's true.
That's why I'm disappointed, because I don't know if I can keep playing as Wario. He's my guy, but I don't know if he's the best.
He's
the best
slow.
person to play. Yeah, he's too fat. I'll say
Yeah.
it.
You got to pair him with the right car. That's the thing.
Got too much junk in the trunk.
You gotta give him the Vespa. That's what I usually do.
You know, I think he's good for battle mode. But maybe not for racing.
Yeah, he's just too fat. He just weighs the cart down.
I need a medium weight person, because I tried the car I have now is pretty good, but I use Baby Luigi, but I think he was too light. I need a medium weight person.
Back from the dead. What's up, buddy? How you doing? We got Matt Clyburn in here. Matt, she wants to talk to you about the welding.
Yes, I want to hear about being an underwater welder. Sounds awesome. And I want to know what you weld too. Are you working on bridges or
JD? What's going on, brother? How you doing? You got JD in the house. Everyone say hello to JD.
Hello, JD.
Hey,
what's up, JD?
Let's see here. All right, we got a full house here, which is Very, very nice. Thank you all for being here. Again, text to speech is on. We have a new animation and a new sound that plays when you do the super chats with text to speech. So there you go.
Is it still Greg?
It is still Gregory, but there is a new sound and a new animation that plays. If you weren't in the last couple of days, then you know what it is. If you don't, then you don't. But hopefully somebody will show you. So
Who the heck is Gregory?
don't worry about it. Okay. So yeah, continue on.
Me?
You were all talking about Mario Kart, right?
Yeah, we're just talking how much I rule. That's all. What else is there to say?
All right. So we went to
I'm wonderful.
Oh, he saw Final Destination 6. Nice.
How was it? I didn't see it. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna watch it at home. I know
By the way,
to watch the first
until
5.
Dawn is out. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Matt Clyburn, aka Mr. Make It Happen, donated $2 through Super Chat. My guys, been missing you guys.
What happened?
Been working so much.
Yeah, the audio didn't play for some reason. It played the other day. Did you guys in the chat hear that audio or no? Oh, do I have to change my headset? No, I'm good. I don't know why that didn't play. Did you hear the audio? In the chat room, did you guys hear the audio? If not, I'll play it for you. I'll manually play it. But you saw the animation that popped up. It played for you? Okay, good.
Oh, good.
For some reason, I did not hear it on my end.
Yeah, neither did we, but
RWK, what's up? Yeah, because you guys are hearing it from me. Let me make sure my duo main stereo.
yeah, they got it. Stevie Mac said it, so
They got it? Okay.
yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Jason.
That's what it is.
Love it.
I think I had to keep it on duo chat, maybe. I don't even remember. When was the last time we streamed on here? For Anthony's event?
We just did Mario Kart and we heard it.
Yeah, but that was at the shop. Or that was last night.
Yeah, that was last night we played. Or Monday.
Okay. All right, they heard it. We didn't hear it. All right, as long as you guys heard it. All right.
So you did record us playing the other day because I'm currently watching Frank zoom in on himself.
I didn't
upside
record
down.
it. That's the stream. I had to pull the stream from YouTube.
Oh.
Is Terminator Resistance for $10? Sure. If you like Fallout with Terminators. There will be a rant tonight on Sony. Out of all the things. Thanks, Batman. Appreciate that. Yes, we did. Okay. It said, fuck you, Jason, really quick. That's the way it should be. I don't know why I didn't hear it, but whatever. All right. So we waited for the Switch a week ago tonight. We saw Review Tech USA on the line like he was freaking Shang Tsung in the Palace Court over there. Palace Gates or the courtyard of Mortal Kombat, you know, where you see Shang Tsung sitting down.
While you're fighting.
So we get out of the car, we walk up to Best Buy, we just see him there like this. And we're like, what the you know what I mean?
He was sitting on a toilet chair.
Yeah, that was another thing too. And we got him on stream, by the way, walking back and forth to his car. So that was kind of cool. And you guys saw a spider land on him and he screamed?
The spider landed on the guy in front of me when I was waiting to go in the pre-order line. This big guy, and he just goes, "Oh!"
I thought that was Rich that did that.
No, Rich was on the other side of us when it happened. I think he was like across from us.
I thought you guys told me that it was. I thought you guys told me that the spider was on Rich.
No, it's some guy,
No.
some big guy.
All right.
He just literally like yelped like a dog.
Because I just told
Dude,
everyone in the
it's a-
last stream it was Rich.
Oh crap!
No, we weren't with Rich. No, it was just some guy. It was the funniest. It was like the Wilhelm screen. It was the funniest thing ever. We were all just laughing.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. So the guy who was number 1 in the non-pre-order line, I asked him how long he's been there. He said he showed up at 8:30 in the morning, and then he left at 10:30, and then he came back at 3:30 in the afternoon. So he had been there since 3:30. And I said, "Well, what time did other people start showing up?" And he said like 8 or 8:30. And Rich,
Wow.
it was like there were 3 of them because I think it was the guy and some lady was with him, and then there was another person that I think was with them, and then Rich was the next person. So the dude was there since 3:30, and Rich never even showed up to 8. He could have saved a lot of hours.
Shout out to my Matt Clyburn once again for the super chat. I just forgot I had to like it, so I liked it. There you go. You know what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. My guy's been missing you guys, been working so much. Yeah, we heard. You came in and told us you're welding underwater. It's crazy. So he wrote, Piggles, basically, I got certified to dive underwater by myself, then did basic weld classes, finally a H2O water welding class I took in New Orleans. I work on structures and repair oil rigs. Well, there you go.
That's cool.
I know, so I asked you a follow-up question in case you missed it. Like, I want to know, is there enough stuff that you go down every day and weld, or you have to wait for things to break?
Yeah, he's a little bitch around snakes and spiders. There you go.
And how many people do underwater welding? Like, are you the only one out there doing it, or are there like a team of you?
Yeah, back. We should have
Fascinated.
driven by and threw a cucumber at him.
It was funny because when I rolled up, because Perry was like, "Go scout it out," because I live right down the street. So I'm like, "All right." So I get there like 8 o'clock, and there's like 10 people in line. He's number 3, and I'm like, "No way is he here!" Like the chances are shocking. And then I texted them. And then by the time we got in the line, we were like 17th or 18th or something.
I was
So-
number 16 or 17. I don't even remember.
You was 16. I was 17.
All right. As you can see, Noof Nukem is on the screen there. He looks like the
Hell
Quaker
yeah.
Oatmeal Man. Why do they have that like circle? Like it looks like an old 70s like picture of the circle.
Oh, like it zooms up on your face. Like it's so weird.
So we saw
He has the
fat.
piranha plant camera, right?
Yeah, he's got the piranha plant. So we saw Fatso, and that was that. So we waited all night. Can you explain what was going on inside of there? Because you guys got in first.
Okay, well, so for the waiting part, I was trying to pump them for info, and they were not giving us any info. And I asked, like, how many do you have? We have enough. That's all they would say. So there were 2 lines. There's one line for all the non-pre-order people, and one line for the pre-order people. So then they had 2 registers. So at midnight, they took the first person from each line, and you could only go in one at a time. So then it was our turn. Frank and I asked, "Hey, we're cousins. Can we go in together?" And they said, "Nope, one at a time." So I let Frank go first. And then the guy talked to somebody else. They came back, and they're like, "Okay, you can go in." So I went in. And then, so when we were in there was one person on the non-pre-order line checking out. He was applying for a credit card and on the phone telling someone he was doing this. There was a person behind him waiting. There was somebody on our line checking out, and then the 2 of us. So then we were talking to the workers there, trying to pump them for info. And the guy straight up told me he's not allowed to tell me, but he's like, "But see how many we have in stock. I see how many people are out there." And I'm thinking, So I don't think there were enough consoles for the amount of people, which is actually kind of crappy then that they didn't go give numbers to everybody and people potentially waited hours for no reason. The lady who was giving out patches, I don't know if she was a Best Buy employee or who she was. She did not know Wario was a character. She was like, "Oh, is he new?"
Yeah, the guy in there, he looked like a midget Shang Tsung from the Mortal Kombat movie. That guy, I was like, "Do you have a toad patch?" No. And the guy behind him goes, "We got one right here." And he goes, "Oh."
What?
But I think
That's what the guy
probably
said to me.
though, because when I asked, they
Fucking
gave
loser.
us patches, so I wanted to know who else they had, and I was like, "Hey, do you have any Wario?" And that's when the lady said, "Oh, is the new character?" And we're like, "No." So the guy went through the bag to find out what all of our different choices were. But it was like the slowest process ever. So you gotta tell them, Frank, what happened when you went up and they tried to scam you.
Oh my god, it was first of all, it was super slow. We pre-ordered. We should have got in first, but we didn't. So I finally get up there. The guy's trying to get me to sign up for a credit card. I already paid for the system, which is so it's like, what am I gonna do? Return it and like rebuy? I'm not gonna do that. Then he's like, oh, you should get. We're doing a promotion where if you spend a certain amount on games, you get a $20 like reward certificate or whatever. I'm like, all right, so what do I have to do? And he's like, oh, you only got to spend $20 extra. So I was like, okay, I'll get another game. Then he's like, oh, but in order to do that, you have to get the total tech thing, which is 50, and we'll take the 20. He's like doing all this crazy math. And I'm like, I don't want any of it. Just give me my system and my game. I was like, do you have Yakuza 0? Give me that. I'm out of here. And I got my Pro controller, and that was it. And I got a Toad patch. And I was going to give it to Perry, but he got one. So we were all good.
And I agree. I think it's crappy. They should have taken all the pre-order people first, but they didn't. So we didn't get out of there, the two of us, until 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were 5 and 6 in the line.
Yeah,
So
it was
number 5
really
and 6
bad.
took us an hour. It was insane. And they gave us 2 separate papers where they had, because they were trying to upsell you, which I understand they were. And I actually think this part of it was smart. They had papers with all the different games. You would check off what you wanted. So I guess when you went in, you give them the paper and then they could go get it for you. At a certain point, though, they must have realized, oh God, we're never going to make it home. Because by the time Perry and Fred went in, they were in and out in under 10 minutes. So they did something to speed it along because it was insane. If you process 6 people in 1 hour who have pre-orders, so like we already paid. And the guy did the same thing to me. He's like, well, if you pay with your Best Buy credit card, how did you pay? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. It charged me a week ago. I have no clue. And I'm not going to look it up. Like you said, what, I'm going to return it, rebuy it? Like, I don't care. Give me the console. Let me leave.
Yeah, it was a mess. I don't
Yeah.
think we got home till like 2 o'clock in the morning. By the time they were done and we left and everything, it was crazy.
Yeah, we left the mall at 2 because then we made it home at 2:30.
Yeah, they should have handed out tickets. I don't think they had enough because there was over 100 people for sure. The line was all the way down
Yeah.
the thing. It was crazy, but it was fun to go one more time because we haven't done anything like this in a long time. So
And thank God it
Pretty
was
good.
nice weather. It was like
Yeah.
75 degrees.
yeah, no rain, nice temperature.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
The game complainers donated
Did you hear that?
I
$2
know, and you
through
guys
Super
and
Chat.
you guys had to stand
Yo, it's
for an
me,
hour until I
Gregory.
got there with the chairs. Your poor legs.
Did you hear that or no?
We didn't. I don't know about the chat.
I don't know why this thing's not fucking working tonight. I'll try one more time. Try one more. See if this works. Go ahead, keep talking.
So after the midnight release, I came home and I went to bed. Perry stayed up and you guys watched his videos and saw he was live doing all that. So we went to GameStop I was gonna say in the morning, but Fred went in the morning. The rest of us, we went at like noon. The guy who Frank and I saw in Best Buy signing up for the credit card, he was in GameStop trading in his old Switch and everything.
I guess he didn't get the credit card then.
Yeah.
That's crazy to wait online all night and not even have the money and just pray to God that you get the credit card.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, no, you know what? No, he probably did it because they were like, you're going to get, the reward certificates, and then you're going to sign up
Yeah,
for
fuck
this. You're
you,
going to get this money
Jason.
back. He probably
The
was
game
doing it because
complainers
he's like,
donated
oh, good, I'm going
$2
to
through
get all this
Super
money.
Chat. Switch 2 is great.
I mean, if
Alright.
you want the credit card, I don't care.
Did you guys hear that?
Whatever, but
No.
No.
I
do
heard
the
it.
next one. Okay.
RWK Matt heard the Yo, it's Greg.
I
Yo,
just
it's me,
heard it
Gregory.
now, but you were too busy talking over it, so I don't know if you even like heard it.
No.
But I heard it
No, it didn't.
on
play.
my end. You're supposed to hear everything on my end, though. That's the weird thing. Oh, I don't know anymore. About this text.
Well, as long as they can all hear it.
Well, I need to hear it so I know when to stop talking. That's the whole thing. I don't know why it's acting like this tonight, but whatever. All right, whatever.
Don't rat me out, Matt. Come on.
Let's keep going with this. So what else happened?
The best part of picking up the Switch at GameStop, because they didn't have bags either, which was lame. The best part was we were at the mall, so I got a pretzel.
Yep, that's what I got after I got my Switch. I got pretzel. I got the
Yep.
pretzel nuggets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went right at to Target at 8 o'clock in the morning, grabbed an extra one, and then I saw Fred for a few minutes, and I was like, I gotta go home because I was dead tired. So I went home for a while,
Oh yeah.
and then I came back with these guys, and we went to GameStop and got our other one. So everything
Yeah.
went good, surprisingly. There were no
Mhm.
real issues besides waiting all night at Best Buy, but that was our own doing. All of our pre-order stuff went fine, so we
Yeah.
had enough for everybody.
Mhm.
We were able to help out our friend too, and everything was good.
Heck yeah.
Frank,
Yeah, we didn't run into any of the like stapling receipts to boxes. Like no
wanna
boxes were
try sending
destroyed with a
$2,
million
Frank?
stickers.
What's
Huh?
up?
try sending $2, Frank?
All right, I'm doing it. Hold on. Super chat.
Don't write anything too crazy. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
fuck you, Jason.
RWK_88 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Perry Phil will shove fighting stick up your ass.
did you hear that?
No.
Nope.
I heard it. Maybe I'll set it back. Let's see what happens. Yeah, try it, Frank. I'm gonna set the
Okay.
audio back one more time.
Super chat. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
The928 donated $2 through Super Chat. Switch to is
Yeah, I
awesome.
didn't hear it now. Now that I changed the audio back, it's supposed to come through.
Yeah, it always did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They can hear it in the chat, but we can't hear it, which is going to be a problem because I'll flip that back over. Because if we get it, we won't know when to stop. Okay. Do me a favor. Do it one more time, Frank.
All right.
This might work.
Okay. I want it to work.
We're freaking giving ourselves money all night.
I don't care. We have to test this out.
We got to get it so we can hear it so we know when to stop talking. That's the whole thing.
Fred donated $100.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck you, Jason.
The928 donated $2 through Super Chat. Does it work yet?
Did you guys hear anything?
No.
Yeah, there's
Nope.
something wrong. It's broken. It's broken because I have it set 2 different ways. All right, whatever. It is what it is. I can hear it, so that's all that matters. But again, I don't know why I can hear it, but you guys can't because you're coming out on the same mixer as me, so I don't know what's up with that.
If I see it pop out, I'll just stop talking for a minute.
Yeah, I have the
No.
chat open too, so if I see something pop up, I'll
Yeah,
stop.
I don't know though. It's supposed to just work, so I don't know.
I'll try and behave myself. Because of the glare on your glasses, Fred, you look like someone just killed your puppy dog and you're crying.
I know. I still need to get a light for down here. That's why. It's depressing down here. It really is.
Bryant, what's going on, man? He says Resident Evil 9 is announced. Woo!
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So what else happened over there? Anything interesting on the inside?
No, everything went pretty well. We had a really great weekend hanging out, playing the Switch.
Oh hell yeah, that was a lot
Everything
of
was
fun.
good.
Friday
was like
night.
a really
Ass
good
kicked by
launch.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got my butts kicked. We got our butts kicked by Pickles. It was great.
It was.
Well, Fred and I were waiting on the line. We had to wait longer. I don't know why. They were letting. What were they doing? They were letting like one person in at a time. What was going on?
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
One
they
from each
started
side.
one from each side, but when they got like 4 people in front of you, they started letting 2 in. I think that's when they really were like, something's wrong. So they started letting 2 people in.
Well, I don't understand why they didn't let the pre-order people in first, get them out of the way, and then take all the walk-ins.
That's what we
It's
said.
because they had to try to upsell everything. And I thought it was smart with the sheet to check off games you want, because that cuts down on the time. Because I imagine if I had checked off things from the sheet, I come in the door, they're checking out the person in front of me. I would assume that they would go pull everything I wanted. So I step up to the register and they have it. The problem is they were trying to sell you on the credit card, trying to sell you on that membership. Just too much. Like same thing when we went to GameStop. The lady was giving me the hard sell on the warranty. And I should have just cut her off from the beginning to be like, please don't waste your breath. But I was trying to be polite and I was just sitting there.
Right.
And she was going on and she was telling me how the consoles are getting banned for stupid reasons and how she's seen videos
Well,
online of
if the
people
consoles are getting
'cause of
banned,
voltage.
then just refund and give me my money back. I'm not even gonna bring it
Yeah.
home if consoles are getting banned. Like that's the stupidest thing.
She
Yeah,
Let me
she
tell you
told me
something.
she's
These GameStop
She
employees
said-
are fucking stupid. Okay.
well, she said it's getting banned because the voltage in the card doesn't match the voltage in the machine. There's no voltage in the card. So I don't know
That's not
what
why people are getting
she's
banned.
smoking. Yeah. But that's what she's trying to tell
Bro,
me.
but
And
that's
was
where
just
I
like,
would
"No,
have
thank
told
you.
her
No,
if
thank you."
that's where I would have told her if that's happening, then just give me my money back. I don't even want to deal with this right now. Because then she would have like, oh my god, no, 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 no. She would have tried to reverse that on you. You got to call out their bluff. That's ridiculous, man. What else are these GameStop employees gonna do? Hockey fan, what's going on?
Well, they lied to us about the memory card. This is the only place you can
Mhm.
get it. And then
We're
they
the
lied
only
to us about that.
certified people that can carry the SD card. Amazon and Best Buy won't carry it, and they carried it while we were on the line. They had them in stock.
Yeah.
We looked on our phone.
The SSD? The SSD?
Don't ever bring that up again.
Oh, it was funny.
I don't know.
They all
right.
didn't get case. Well, Frank got a lame black case. Perry, did you ever get your case? I don't even. Oh yeah, because Ludwin had to bring it up for you. They all
Yeah,
got
but
boring cases. I got a Hello Kitty case, ordered it ahead of time because I rule. Really, Perry told me to order it, but I know it's so boring. I got Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Purion,
That was the
Cinnamon
case that
Roll, Hello
destroyed.
Kitty and Friends.
Yeah, well, I got my case got delayed, and then I just canceled it and ordered the case that carries everything. So there you go. Sir X Man, what's going on, buddy? Sorry I couldn't make it. Had some family stuff. It's all right, no worries. Reject the Xbox,
I was
return to Switch
surprised
2.
that there were no extra docks for sale. I would like Nintendo did a good job of shipping out consoles that like yeah, not everyone got them, but it's not today I didn't Best Buy restock them today. I mean, it's not like if you didn't get it, you had to wait months. You didn't have to pay scalper prices. There were other opportunities. I'm surprised, and they seemed like they had a lot of pro controllers, right? They were available. How did they not have docks? I'm surprised that they didn't have every accessory ever ready to go for people to buy.
Yeah, nowhere had the docks. Only Nintendo.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Because Nintendo wants you to buy multiple consoles, probably.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what they figure.
True.
Like, oh, you're gonna spend 120 on the dock. You might as well just buy another system.
Yeah, that video was like Mass Effect, Sir X Man. What's going on with that? Like trying to compete with Mass Effect or something? Yeah, so we got in there, me and Fred. We got what we had to get. The guy lied to me about the patch. I ended up getting the patch. And that
Yeah,
was
because I told him when he went in, I was like, they will let you trade patches because they let me trade. And I was like, ask him for Toad.
I was ready to punch that guy in the face. Midget Shang Tsung. Star Trek rules. All right, well, there you go.
Hell yeah, Sir X-Man.
When are you guys doing that Star Trek show?
Eventually, in the future, when Star Trek is real, we'll do.
Keep forgetting to tell you that guy for my job. He gave me more
Yeah, fuck
stuff,
you,
but
Jason.
only to. He's
Kevin
like, "Do you want to show
donated
the boys?"
$89 through
So
Super
it's not for me to
Chat.
keep.
This is
But
a
if you want
test
to
Super
look,
Chat message.
I told him I was like, I didn't know you were this big of a nerd. He's got like Star Trek blueprints, and he's got a book of like engineering drawings of like everything in Star Trek. If you're interested, I'll let you see it. But
All right,
now it's just sitting.
let me test this out because I don't know if anybody heard this.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $1 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
Did you guys hear any of that?
No.
Drive me fucking nuts tonight. All right, let me try this.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $66 through Super Chat. This is
Now
a
I
test
can't hear
Super
it.
Chat message.
What is going on? Hang on a second. Don't you laugh how this stuff works one day and the
Yeah,
next day? it
fuck
doesn't?
you, Jason.
Kevin donated $20 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
And you guys didn't hear that.
Sir X-Men heard it. We did not hear it though.
Okay, I'm not worried about the chat. They can hear it, but I'm worried about us. We need to hear it in order to stop talking so that it can play. So we don't run over. They can hear it, but we're going to be running over what it's saying because, you know, they can hear it and we can't hear it. I'm trying to figure it out though. Very strange here. Let me go to audio real quick.
Once I leave, you won't be running over it.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time here. Again, it should play anything from my web browser, so I don't even know.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $19 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
Okay, I wonder if OBS has my actual settings going on. Because that would be the reason why you guys can't hear anything. I wonder if it's coming out of if OBS reset my microphone settings. Hey, don't you love being live, everybody?
We're fixing
While
it
you're
on the
checking
fly.
that, I just want to say, JD, that is great, great news. I'm so happy to hear that. It's great that she's getting out of the tent Friday or Saturday. What a
Hell
relief.
yeah.
Yes, thank you for the update. That is wonderful, wonderful news.
Okay, I have to cover the screen if I do this, so give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to put something funny on the screen, I guess, if I can find a funny picture. There you go. All right, give me 1 second. Let me check my settings because I think that might be the issue. If I'm not talking through my microphone, that's obviously a problem. Duo. I'm going to change this and I'm going to test this real quick. Sorry, everybody. I know we're holding up the show here. I want to get this working properly.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $88 through Super Chat.
I
This
hear
is a
it.
test
There
Super
we
Chat
go.
message.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the issue then. Let me just fix one thing.
When you're all
Right,
said
you
and done,
did
I'll
report us.
Now I can't hear you guys. All right. All right. Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
No, I said when it's all said and done, I'll send one more just to see.
No, you don't have to send it because I'm going to test it this way. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me stick these both on the same. This stuff is driving me nuts here. I think I got it.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $13 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
You didn't hear that, did you?
Nope.
Okay. You'll probably hear it right now. The only thing is it's coming out double audio on my end.
Yeah, fuck you, Jason.
Kevin donated $92 through Super Chat.
You got it?
This is a test
Yeah.
Super Chat message.
Okay, good. Again, I don't know why we're getting double audio for this, but whatever.
As long as we could hear it, so we stop.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Whoa. Put this
I love
back
that
up.
picture.
OBS is so fucking dumb, man. All right. I think we are set now. Okay, we're good to go.
All right.
Cool.
Where's that turtle from? That's hilarious. He looks so weird.
I don't know. That was to promote one of their. They were selling cookies or something at one of the
Oh, okay.
supermarkets back in the day.
Yeah, look at his belt. Delicious cookies.
It looks nothing like the Ninja Turtles.
He's fat.
Yeah.
Well,
like
it wasn't the
middle-aged
technology we
fat
have today
turtle.
where they look like the freaking cartoons now.
Right.
All righty. All right. So what were you guys saying? Now the show continues.
Switch
I don't know.
2?
I gotta go soon. So what I want to say is, I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I'll buy any console they make. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, I love the Switch too. I think it's a great upgrade over the Switch. I do wish there were more launch titles though, and I think that was like, I don't know what they were thinking. Why did they not give us, like, Mario Kart is amazing, but like why did we not get another Mario game? Like I really have to wait another month for Donkey Kong?
You didn't get another Mario game because I got to sell you something for Christmas. That's why.
I know, but there's like, you can't tell me they can't make enough games to keep selling me things all year round. And I guess it's because they don't need to make a Mario game because we all bought the Switch anyways without the games, right? Like Axel asked me, "Oh, what games did I buy?" I didn't buy any games. I own all the games, right? What is there to buy? I got Mario Kart.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the upgrades, I would have been like pissed off about it. But I'm going back to play these other games like Pokemon and stuff, so I'm good for now. It'll hold me over till Donkey Kong, but there should have been like at least one other game besides Mario Kart, like a
Right.
good solid game. Like Donkey Kong should have just came out. It's silly to wait a month. I know that why they do it, but would have been better.
Now I don't like this anymore with these 1 month, one hit wonders. You know what I mean? I'm really getting tired of this shit. I mean, they're not the only ones that do it. Microsoft does it all the time now, every month. Sony does that. It's like, can you just release a bunch of games in a fucking week like they used to back in the day?
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna buy Donkey Kong whether it releases in June or whether July, August, December. What does it matter? What, like, you're gonna get my money. I don't care if you release it with games by itself. You're gonna get my money. So just give it to me now. Let me play it. Let me get excited.
Yeah, well, that's not how
Let
it
me-
works. They do
Well,
it differently
obviously
now.
not. I know, but
Back in the day, it was like, man, we got so much stuff back. We got spoiled in that gen, man. The original Xbox to Xbox 360 era, like you had games literally like 10 games come out a week. It was like Christmas every freaking week, and they stopped doing that. I don't know, last generation and this generation. And it's just annoying. Like they keep spacing games out. It's like, enough, man. Like,
but see, I'm annoyed because as a kid, we didn't get games. We only got games at Christmas. I didn't have a lot of games, but I'm an
Right.
adult and I have money to buy these games. I want to buy them.
right.
That's what annoys me is like, now at the point of my life, I could buy the games. Give them to me.
Well, and why are you spacing out games that are totally different? Like,
That's
there's
what I'm
room
saying.
for
I
Mario-
hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like
it's-
all
you-
these Xbox guys. Ooh, well, we have Avowed this month. Ooh, we have Doom next. It's like, just fucking release them. Who cares?
they're totally different. Doom and Avowed have totally different audiences. Yes, there's some crossover, but it's like, why can't we just have both?
Oblivion this month, South of Midnight next month. Just release them. Who cares?
Yeah.
Some people
the
might
big
not
deal?
want to play Avowed, but they'll play South of Midnight, and vice versa. Just really, but it's this bullshit where, oh no, we have to try to make money this month. We got to get the quarterly financials up, so we got to do month by month. It's annoying. They all do it. Dreadpool,
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like you could have released Mario Kart is totally different than the new Donkey Kong game. You could have released both. Like Mario
Right.
Kart's in the bundle anyway. It's just like you said, they got to hit those numbers per month, and it's stupid. Because
Yeah,
I
fuck
remember when
Jason.
they would release a whole
Kevin
bunch of stuff
donated
at once, and you
$20
just
through
pick what you
Super
want,
Chat.
and then you
This
could
is
go
a
back
test
and play
Super Chat
whatever you didn't
message.
play before. There's plenty of stuff out.
Did you hear any of that?
No, I was talking.
Well, that's the point, though.
Yeah, fuck you,
Do
Jason.
you hear that?
Kevin donated $42 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
You hear that?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we got Dreadpool in the chat. What's going on? But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how they space it out. You should have launched with a couple of games. Nintendo's
Yeah.
always been, you know what? They haven't launched a console with like a proper amount of games since the Super Nintendo days. The Super Nintendo was what? Mario, F-Zero, and Pilot Wings. Remember that?
Yeah, that's a good launch lineup.
Yeah, but that's all they had. You're talking before these IPs were like fully established. Nobody knew what F-Zero was.
Oh, that's true.
Nobody
that
knew
was
what the hell a
first one.
Pilot Wings was. And then they did it with N64. They released Mario Brothers, Pilot Wings, and what was the other one?
Let me look it up. I don't even know.
N64 launched with like no games at first.
Mario 64 and Pilot Wings 64.
That was it, right? 2 games?
Yeah, that was it. That's crazy. I didn't realize
And then
that.
the Wii just launched with fucking Zelda, which was
let me
already
see,
on
Wii
GameCube.
launch titles. Yeah, you had Wii Sports.
And the GameCube launched with Luigi's Mansion. I mean, they don't launch with anything.
You're right.
They
I
always
never
have
even noticed that.
They always have a weak launch lineup, Nintendo. Always.
But see,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's working. They're making money, right? I just think I wonder what the statistics are on the Switch 2 on how many adults bought them versus how many were for kids. I mean, obviously, an adult would have to buy it for a kid, but right, how many consoles are for adults and how many are for kids? I bet you more consoles were for adults, especially at launch, because those are the people going crazy for it at launch. Well, for adults, we had the money. Get the money from us.
What's the
Right?
point of a launch lineup when you can play old games on new hardware? Old games on new hardware? Sounds like Xbox.
See, I'm kind of torn though how I feel about all these upgrade packs. Because on one hand, great, I'm getting more content for my games, and instead of buying another $60, $70 game, I'm getting new content for $20. But on the other hand, is it truly just, hey, we have an old title and we made new content so we could have something? Or have you always had this content and you held it back just so you could screw us over and get more money from us in the future? That's why I'm kind of torn on how I feel about it. But I'm not going to lie, man. I'm going to get the upgrade pack for Kirby. Some of the other upgrade packs I have because we have the online.
Well,
Yeah, but those come with the service.
Yeah, but we don't get all of them with the service. Some of them we got to buy.
Are we getting Kirby with the service, Frank?
I thought we had to buy it.
So. Let me look. Kirby.
Yeah. Zelda we're getting with the service. I thought Kirby we had to buy, but I could be wrong.
Axel, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
No, it doesn't say it's included.
So you got to pay $10 for Kirby.
20.
20 for Kirby?
Yeah. But see, this is what I don't like about this. I get there's DLC, but you should still unlock the frame rate for everyone because the Switch can do it. Like, you can't hold back the 60 frames from the 20. Like, that's crazy.
They can
But
hold
that's
it
what they're
back.
gonna
And
do.
this is the problem. Because a majority of the people accepted it. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody cares about frame rate. Oh, yeah, you're going to care next year when it's $20.
It's messed up.
It is messed up.
But
go ahead.
with the performance stuff, like the Zelda stuff and everything, they couldn't do that on Switch 1. So it wasn't necessarily them holding back. It's like it just couldn't run.
Right, but they're
Now that it
holding
can
back
run.
now when they don't have to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's because people accepted it.
Yeah, that's not right that they're doing that.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
It's fine if you want to charge for DLC, but that's not right to hold the performance back because I bought the system for $500, so I should get that
Right.
automatically.
So the trainer he's asked me this multiple times now about, is the Switch 2 worth it? Because if we're playing animated games, does it really matter if how much better can the graphics really be, right? Like, how much better is Mario really look, and who really cares because it's a cartoon Mario? So is the answer that, yeah, the graphics do look better, but the frame rate is really what the upgrade is?
Who said that?
The trainer.
Oh, our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it matters.
He asked me twice about that.
It matters. That's the thing. Like, he's a casual gamer. Like, yeah, he's been gaming forever, like us. But I mean, he's not like in the trenches with this stuff. You know what I mean? He's not like a tech head with that stuff. He's just asking a casual question like, is it worth all this stuff? Is it worth upgrading? Is it? I would say yes.
See, and I don't care at all about I don't care about frame rate unless
You do for
something's
Fall Guys.
unplayable. right? Because for Fall Guys I did, but other games I didn't notice. I don't know. I don't care. But like Fall Guys was unplayable at 30 frames. So I don't care that much about graphics either. To me, though, the Switch 2 is still worth it. Just the size of the console, the feel of the console. I absolutely love the Joy-Cons are magnetic, and like you can actually easily take them on and off now. I don't know, it got like reinvigorated my love for the Switch.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it did for
I
all
love
of us.
I love Mario Kart.
definitely
yeah.
feels like a premium product without that massive premium price tag, Xbox. But yeah. Let's see here. Are you getting Mind's Eye? No.
No way. It's locked to 30, I heard.
It's
on
locked at
console.
30 on console. No, thank you.
Yep. No way. Anything 30, I'm not buying. I've long past that.
Yeah. No, it seemed like that game was a false prophet for sure. Remember
Yeah.
the trailer showed it in 60, everything was blowing up, and we were like, oh, wow, this looks like a Terminator type game.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Did they have to? Yes, my Joy-Cons got drift already, and I'm suing Nintendo for $100,000.
Can I have some of that?
If I win, sure.
Okay.
People are saying that they already have drift. Do they really, or are they just
They're
like,
lying.
spoofing videos for clout?
Well,
can
I
tell
mean,
the funny story?
the sticks can get like decalibrated, but you just recalibrate them. And by the way, that recalibration thing used to happen on the N64. If anybody remembers, you hold the two shoulder buttons and hit start and it resets it. So Nintendo's always had an issue with this type of stuff.
Right.
So,
Can I tell us a funny story about Fred?
go ahead.
You were there for this. So Perry was trying to sync his Pro controller to the system, and Fred had his Switch out, and it was just going crazy. And he's like, "Perry, are you connected to my Switch?" And I'm like, "No, it's never been connected. Like, there's no way." And then he's like, just holding it, and it's going crazy. And I'm like, "Oh no, Fred got the drift because he dropped the system. His controller was on in his bag, hitting the up and down." He
Thank
thought his
God it
system was
was.
destroyed. He was ready to like cry.
Yeah, that was bad.
Why don't you
What
sit-
the fuck?
Can you hear this?
Why don't you sit down and shut
And
up?
dropped it face down on the floor.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear that?
Do it again.
Why don't you sit down and shut up?
Sit down. Shut up.
Okay. That's all you need to know. All right.
Yeah. It's a little hard to hear if someone's talking, but when we're all good, I can hear it perfect.
Also, by the way, when I fell asleep that one time, like while we were playing, we won that game. Right, Pickles?
Okay, we were playing like a 3-on-3 battle mode, or we were collecting coins, whatever we were doing. We were 3-on-3, and Fred's on my team, and I look over, and he's asleep. I'm like, Fred, wake up, we gotta win. But let me tell you, that was the best game we did. When he was sleeping, we did amazing. He woke up, and then we were all
You
playing.
guys
and
won the
yeah.
match and he was sleeping.
He was,
Yeah.
he was passed out.
Because he woke up and said, did we lose? And you said no.
Yeah.
I never had Joy-Con drift ever, says Axel. Same. I never had it.
Yeah, I don't think
I've
I
never
did
had
either.
Joy-Con drift, but I did have an exploding battery.
Yeah, I told him about that last month.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that is currently being sold with the Switch to get rid of that thing. So,
But I got a new Joy-Con, but for free. Nintendo, they sent me the label. I mailed it back. They mailed me a new Joy-Con, so we are not exploding. We are not selling it with an exploding Joy-Con. But too, how? I mean, when did the Switch? When did I get that Switch? You know, it's not like that took a while to develop.
you got that Switch about a year or two ago.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
When
You know, I
did,
think it's like anything. Sometimes you just get a lemon, right? Sometimes you just get the one that is the best.
when did it come out, the OLED, Frank?
20. I'll look it up.
We got
I
it
don't
when the
remember.
OLED came out because we pre-ordered them.
Switch LED release.
But the one that I got last year in the hospital, that was only a year ago.
October 2021. That's when I got mine.
Oh, wow.
Too, then.
So we got them quite a while
3.5
ago. All
years
right.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 4 years.
That's all right.
Wow.
I'll find them new homes. Don't need them no more. They're garbage.
Kick them out.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I mean, for real. Like the old Switch, the Switch 1, even the OLED, it's like a Temu version of Nintendo Switch 2. Like Nintendo Switch 2 is premium in every way. You just want to throw the old one out. It's like you look at the new one, you're like, why did I even have the old one? It's a piece of
True.
crap.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo did it. They listened to every complaint that everyone ever had about this thing, and they fixed it. So I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, me too. It was worth it.
Yeah. Fred, what do you think?
I love the Switch. I fucking love it.
The
I love
first
the hell out of
one?
this
What's
thing.
wrong with you?
No, I love the Switch too. Switch 2 is like the best thing. Fuck the first one. I throw that one out the window. I don't care. But yeah, I love the Switch too. Like me and my friends were playing it on Monday night, and like my friends were just like loving every minute of it when we were playing Mario Kart. Ran great.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. But the only thing is, like, does the battery die fast for you guys when you have it like undocked?
Does it what?
Like when you're using it handheld, does like the battery die quickly?
I haven't used it in handheld. You have.
Yeah, people are saying that it has a less of a battery life than the Switch. I don't know because I had it the other day and I was playing handheld. I played for a while, but I didn't time it, and I don't remember on the old Switch how long you can play either.
Yeah, no, I had
because
no idea either.
I plug it in.
Axel loves the Switch 2. He said he hates the Switch 1. There you go. That's the way
Oh,
to
yeah.
go.
The Pro controller battery is amazing. That thing doesn't die quickly at all. Frank played for like 2 or 3 days on it.
Yeah,
I
I
have it
never
Well,
charged it until I got
yeah.
home.
The Pro controller batteries usually last 40 hours on the old one. So, I mean, yeah, it's probably the same thing. It's very nice. By the way, the Pro controller batteries are the old DS batteries. If anybody,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Wow.
If anybody remembers, my battery life is awesome. I don't know how people are killing their batteries in like an hour. Yeah, I don't know. I use it docked. I don't use it in the handheld.
I definitely got more than an hour out of it. But like I said, I didn't time it, so I don't know exactly how long I got. And I noticed when I had 11% left and I plugged it in.
Actually, I think a lot of people are just making stuff up online. You know how it
They
goes.
are.
Well, I also wonder too, are they purposely running everything that they could run to like max out the battery as fast as possible, and they're not just doing average gameplay?
Yeah, it could be it too.
I don't know. I love it. I'm happy I got it. I'm excited for Donkey Kong. They better give me my late in release date. I'm hoping it'll be October, like when it normally comes out. I don't care if I'm the only one who wants it. They told me I'm getting it. I better get it.
No, Professor Layton's good.
I know. He's a true English gentleman.
It's probably going to run really good too now.
Yeah, that'd be great. A 60 FPS Layton game. Like, come on.
Yeah, he deserves it after all those years of being on the DS and stuff.
You know, that's
They should have put a Layton game on the Wii U. The Wii U would have been absolutely perfect for that type of game because you do all the little puzzles and you find all the little coins, and that's kind of like, well, how am I gonna do it on the Switch? Because I don't have to touch. Well, I mean, I guess I could touch it with my finger as your touch screen, but that's why it would have been so perfect on the Wii U.
had a
You would have
stylus
had
on the Wii U.
You what?
They had the stylus on the Wii U. You don't remember?
Exactly, but you have your gamepad to do all the stuff, but then you could still play it on the TV like that. That would have been amazing. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying on the Switch too. I don't have a stylus.
Yeah, I was expecting that on the Wii U, but I don't know, the Wii U just bombed. So there you go.
Mhm.
Can't even get rid of it. I got it downstairs with a bunch of games. Nobody wants it. I get a Switch 2 the minute they announce all 3 OG Resident Evils. Yeah, I think that's happening soon at some point. I think this summer they'll announce some for the Switch 2.
They might as well.
I'm in like 5 giveaways, says Jamie on. Oh, there you go. It supposedly has a lower battery life, says Jamie on, but it also has a full cycle discharge, recharge to properly train.
It needs a full cycle discharge and recharge to properly train. So he's saying you got to completely drain your battery and then fully charge it up.
Oh well, mine's in the dock. It'll stay there.
Yeah, I mostly play docked, so.
Good old Doc. So how many of you guys were playing in handheld over the weekend? It was Fred, I know. Frank, you played in handheld, or no? You played on the TV.
Yeah,
I
mostly
played
on the
hand-
TV.
I played on the
handheld.
TV, and you played on the handheld, right?
Some of it I played handheld. Some of it is I put the kickstand out and I use my Pro controller. So still
Yeah.
just free, not docked or anything. But
Yeah, I use
I
the
didn't
Pro controller
physically
too.
hold it. I did a mix.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm so
RWK.
happy. I'm so happy I got that Pro controller. That Pro controller is like the best controller I've ever used.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful controller.
Everyone should get that controller if you have the Switch 2. It's worth the money. I know it's a lot of money. It's worth it.
It's worth
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Telling you.
It is.
I'm so
It's not
happy I
as
got it.
it's not as bulky or boxy as the other one. It's very slim. It's got curved handles, thin curved handles. Feels good in the hands. The buttons are big. The sticks feel like tremendous. Like they feel completely different than the Switch 1 Pro controller. And the top buttons, it's not like a big bulky thing. It's streamlined. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I highly recommend it.
Okay, I'm gonna head out.
All right. We will catch you later. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good.
Sorry I
Bye.
talked over your super
Bye.
chats.
No, those were tests.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Those I was just testing out to see, because now my audio's all screwed up for the next like 2 weeks until I figure out how to go back to the regular one. That's all right. It's freaking OBS.
Okay.
All right.
right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. Nice having Pink Pickles on. You want to see her? See her every Sunday night on Majestic Mayhem over at 4GQ TV on YouTube. Dreadpool says goodbye to her. There you go. Check him out there. Jamie wants Final Fantasy 16 for Xbox. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
The half-ass port.
It looks like crap on there. It looks Vaseline smeared and everything.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
I don't know about that.
So the Switch 2 is awesome.
Hell yeah. It was well
All
worth
the
it
haters
being
out
outside.
there, I don't know. All you guys said it wasn't going to sell. It sold 3.5 million units in 4 days. It is the fastest selling Nintendo launch of all time.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, JD. I'll let her know. She's probably still in the chat. Yeah, no, I saw everybody. Oh no, the Xbox handheld's going to outsell this thing. Oh yeah,
I doubt it.
in 4
Oh
days.
In its lifetime, I don't think
When
it'll
that
outsell it.
Asus piece of shit outsells the Switch 2 in 4 days, let me know. Does anybody want to take that bet? I guarantee you nobody in the chat room wants to take that bet
Hell no.
because they're going to lose.
Considering it's double the price of the Switch 2, I don't
Somebody
think
have
anyone's gonna buy
the
it.
balls to take that bet in the chat? Anybody? The Asus ROG Ally X Xbox, whatever the fuck it's called. It's got a long ass name. They always have an issue with their names, huh? That is not outselling the Switch 2, especially
No.
day one. No way.
If you want to buy that thing,
And,
just buy it.
and by the way, I've been seeing in people's chat rooms, oh, it's going to outsell 2-1.
Jesus.
It's going to outsell the Steam Deck 2-1. Dude, I don't know what drugs you're on, and I don't know what crack you're snorting, injecting, putting in, lining up your toilet bowl and farting it up your ass. I don't know what you're doing with these drugs. But there is something wrong. You need to see a psychiatrist, a psychologist. You need to go get your head examined, get a CAT scan, a CT scan, get everything done, an MRI, because something's wrong, buddy.
I can't believe people think that.
Oh,
I
Hey,
sent
you
you
know-
guys the chats. I had to close the chat room at one point because I was like, these guys are dumb. They're dumb.
They really think it's going to be like $500.
No, they think it's gonna be 200.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
$299 because Phil loves us.
no.
I saw somebody already say like, well, Microsoft might subsidize the cost of I'm
They're
like,
not the
their
ones
own Xbox
selling
is
it.
$600. I know.
Asus is selling it, you dumb fucks.
I know. And you know, they just raised the price of the Ally. That's why it's so expensive. They just jacked their price up too. They're not going to sell this thing for cheap.
No. They're gonna
Are they
sell
crazy?
they're gonna sell for like $700, $800.
Yeah, the smaller one will be 800, the other one will be 1,000. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah. My friend like was like actually interested in buying this. I'm like, just buy a Legion Go. Like honestly, you get a better bang for your buck.
That's very true. The Legion Go is actually $499 the other day.
And don't they
And
have
it's got the
same specs
Z1
you
in it,
said,
so you
Frank?
are getting a bang for your buck.
Yeah. Don't they have the same specs too?
It has the same specs of the current Ally,
Oh,
but then the Xbox One's going to have the Z2. But again, you're looking at like between $700 and $900, possibly 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, all these guys. Oh no, Phil loves us. It's going to be $299. All right, he loves you so much. The console's not $299.
They're
I
in
don't
for
know.
a big shock because it's
Oh,
going to
man.
be a lot.
Start saving
Yeah,
your
I don't
money.
know.
Go get the loans.
I ain't buying that fucking piece of shit.
It's a
I'm
Seuss.
not buying
Good
it.
luck with a Seuss, by the way. Gamers Nexus tore them down 2 years ago. You can Legion go fuck. Are you kidding me?
Also, too, this thing's not going to play the
You,
games.
you
in,
do
like-
know that Lenovo is IBM, right? Who used to partner with Microsoft? Just saying. Does anybody know this stuff?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if it wasn't for IBM, there'd be no Microsoft. I know he's kidding. I know you're kidding. I know you're not going to come here and curse. Like
Yeah,
curse us out or anything.
They're going to be lucky if these games play at 1080p, 1440p, 60 frames. A lot of the games aren't even going to be able to run that good,
No.
which is like crazy to me that it's that expensive. You might as well just build a rig. So what? You can't take it with you. At least
They're
you can
not
play the
going to build
games
a
in good
rig.
quality.
These guys are delusional. And by the
I
way,
know.
this is Microsoft's fault. And I said this on Gaming After Dark last night. Microsoft needs to make a tutorial video before this thing comes out, like a week before it comes out, and explain to you what this thing will play and what it won't play. Because people, they think that the canceled handheld from last week, that this is it, which is not. They're thinking their whole library runs on. People are confused. If you look on Twitter, they are confused.
I know.
They need to come out and let people know, because if people drop like $1,000 on this thing and it doesn't play all their stuff, they're going to be very upset. Not going to be mad at Seuss. They're going to be mad at Microsoft. So, I mean, they got to stop this shit where they leak stuff out and put reports out there and do all this other crap. Just have, like, they had a thing for Gears of War on the Xbox YouTube channel. I saw the other day. It's for the Gears Reloaded. They basically admitted it's Ultimate Edition, but in native 4K.
Right.
They just up-resed it. Fine. You let me know what I'm buying. Great. You got to do that for this Asus Ally thing. You got to. They got to tell people. The console wars are over and the handheld. Yeah, and look who lost the console war. And look who's not winning the handheld war.
The handheld war is already being won right now.
If there even is
Right.
a handheld war. I mean, at the prices that these things are, I don't know.
No, it's not going to sell. Your price. The people are not going to buy that for that much money, especially if it doesn't play your
Now,
games.
if it played your games natively, I could see a lot more people interested in this thing. But the problem is, it's not. It's not going to do that right now. So, I don't know, man. They're playing with fire with this. They need to let the consumer know what they're buying. You can't have these 55-year-old guys going on the internet and leaking this shit out, because that's how they got in this mess. That's how they got in this mess, because they leaked out that they were doing a handheld. What was it? A month ago, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Then they announced the Asus thing, and then that got leaked. And then they were like, no, that's not the real handheld. That one's not going to play against. Well, the real handheld, and then the real handheld gets canceled last week. And then they reveal the not real handheld, which we knew was coming out anyway, and it wasn't going to play our stuff. And people are confused. You're buying it day one, you better buy a warranty with that thing. You got to watch that Gamer Nexus video. You got to make sure, man.
Yeah.
The Axel, I would save $1,000. If you really want to buy that thing, you got to save like $1,000 just to make sure.
If I win the lottery, maybe I'll buy it.
Bro, if you win the lottery, you could just buy a computer and just play all your games there.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? Speaking of people being confused, I saw somebody.
And by the way,
oh,
just to let you guys know, a lot of these guys think it's a flex that it's going to play PlayStation games on there. You do realize those games are going to run at like sub 30 FPS, right? Because on the Legion Go, they run at like 28 to 30 FPS. You can barely play those PlayStation games on there. They don't run that well. So the only good thing going for this ROG Ally X is that it's 24 gigs of RAM, which is a weird number. It should be 32. If you're paying $1,000 for it, 32 gigs of RAM is only $100. 90 on sale. So where's that money going? It's not really a flex because not all the PlayStation games are on there, number one. And number two, they run like shit. Oh, and just so you know, Call of Duty doesn't run on there natively as of right now. When I try to run it on the Z1 over here, it says, please update your graphics card. But if you log in with xCloud or Game Pass, whatever the hell it's called now, you can play Call of Duty through streaming and it works fine. And there's not really, I don't feel any lag or anything. It plays really good. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff won't even be compatible with this thing. So everyone's got to, what Xbox always says, temper your expectations out there. Wait till it comes out, follow the reviews, follow Reddit, follow all these places, people that actually buy this thing, and make sure this thing does what you want it to do before you buy it. Because when you run out there and just go grab this thing, it might not do what you want it to do, and then you're $1,000 in the hole.
it's not going to sell out, so you could wait and check it out and see what people.
No,
are
it'll
saying
sell out
about it.
because they'll send four of them to each Best Buy, and 4 people will run out and go buy it.
It's true.
So it will sell out. But
I had to laugh though because I saw some guy say, see, this is going to be the only handheld that will play GTA 6 at launch, and I'm like,
won't even play it
you don't
natively.
understand. Like, how is that going to work? It doesn't have a PC port yet. Like, they don't get it. They really don't understand. They're like, but they can make it play anywhere. And it's like, no, play anywhere only works when you have a PC version. And all it does is redirect to the PC version on your native PC. They don't understand that, like, any game can't just be play anywhere.
That game
They
won't
really
run
don't
on a
get it.
handheld. There's no way.
No, that
No.
When it
it's not going
releases.
to run, and it
It's
doesn't
not
have a
gonna run
PC
like shit.
version. They really think that, like, oh, they'll work out the details, so day one it'll be play anywhere. How? There's no PC version. Then you could just play it on Windows. Like, it does. They
playing
don't
that-
get it.
I'm playing that on my PS5 Pro when it comes out. Fuck that shit.
I think we all are. That's the best place to play it until the PC version comes out.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. People just don't understand this, and it's gonna be a mess.
You know what the
Like,
fucked up
this
part
too
is?
confusing.
You can play it on the Portal with no problem
You can play it on the Portal. That's right.
because you'll be streaming it from the machine.
Yep.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people have misconceptions with this thing, and Microsoft needs to come out and clarify this.
Yeah, you're right. They need
Like,
to put
we
out
know.
a video.
We know, but the general public doesn't know, and they're going to run out and go buy this thing. I haven't seen a
Yeah.
Series X in 2 weeks as hockey fan. Oh, you're lying.
It's because
I
of
got you.
Christmas.
I got you, hockey fan. Don't worry about it. Can you see it?
It's
It's right
funny,
there.
WK.
There you go. There's your Series X.
Frank
He
and
has
I
a
going
Wii
to
next-
Japan to buy Kirby catch-up. Well, there you go.
That's the Wii that Perry hooked me up with.
What we?
There's a Wii
Uh,
next to his Series X.
oh,
When
okay.
you just showed
Yeah.
it.
Well, there you go with the Wii. Anyway, I just say proceed with caution with this thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of money and a lot of unknown. So I don't know. I don't know why they would.
Dude, I'm ready to deactivate my Twitter. I mean, I only have it to promote this show and Noof Show. I'm ready to get rid of it because everyone's a fucking idiot on there. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I barely looked at it today because I just couldn't take it. Literally, I felt like I was gonna like explode because of how dumb people are on here.
That's okay
And they're
because
just-
guess what? If you guys, you listen to me, we're not hating on this thing, but we're trying to tell you guys, you have to be very cautious. Number one, with this company, Asus is a very popular PC company. However, they do a lot of shady shit when it comes to returning stuff. They charge people extra money. They lie about returns. You have to watch the Gamer Nexus video I posted in the community posts. That's from 2 years ago when this thing launched. The Ally launched. Asus did a lot of shady shit. Okay, and that's your money. So I mean, if you want to keep your head in the sand, that's fine. But you have to be aware of what you're buying. That's all we're telling you. And if you're gonna come in here and hate on that, I don't know what to tell you. Go out and buy it, and then when it breaks, don't come back here and bitch about it. But you have to be aware of what you're purchasing.
Yeah, for that kind of money, you got to know what you're buying.
Ask Mental 9R. He had 2 Asus 4090s that melted on him. I'm surprised he's not in the chat. When he gets in the chat, he'll explain it. 2 4090s. You know how much money that was? And by the way, they wouldn't fix it.
Wow.
So he had to buy a whole new one. There goes Asus for you.
I had the board that went bad that time. Where
He had a
thing just,
motherboard that went bad too. I
Yeah.
had an Asus router that went bad.
They're crap, man. It's absolute crap.
I had an Asus laptop, like a gaming laptop, like when I was like in high school or something like that.
Right.
And that shit died within like a year.
Really? What happened to it?
Yeah. It just freaking froze. Like it just wouldn't fucking turn on or anything. Like I don't know what happened. It was a
Wow.
long time ago, so I fucking forgot what we did with it. But yeah, we were just like, we're done.
Jamie says Asus can kiss my ass. Well, yeah. I mean, listen, you guys got to be vigilant. You got to know what this company is. This company has issues.
Yeah.
And for $1,000, listen, if this thing was like $200, I say just buy it.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a pansy. Just buy a fucking thing. This is $1,000. Like, it's gonna be up there. You definitely got to make sure that you do your due diligence with this. That's a lot of money, and you can spend your money anyway. I'm not telling you how you spend your money, but I'm saying just be vigilant.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I would suggest to you go on and watch videos of the current Allies performance on games, because people think this thing's just going to run everything at like 4K 60. It's like it doesn't do that.
no,
They
it
don't
doesn't work like
understand.
that.
What's that?
It doesn't work like that.
No, and they don't get that. It's because you're sacrificing a lot of performance to have it in a handheld form. So people should go watch videos, and when it comes out, watch videos of games running on it. You're gonna see like it's not.
Well, the
You're
white one
expecting
that's
that.
coming out, the lower end model, that's I think 720p.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And the Ally X, I believe, is only going to be 1080p with 144 frame rate or motion, whatever the fuck.
Refresh rate.
Refresh rate. So I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. If I were you guys, I think Best Buy has some of these things on display. Go to Best Buy, mess with it there, see if it's something that you want. But you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
Asus can kiss my ass, says Jamie on. However, my dad bought an HP that ends up not having a fan. Wow.
Jesus.
What? How is that
The
possible?
CPU is a Celeron. Oh man, Celeron should be illegal. Celeron should not be sold anymore. Just saying.
Yeah, they still sell them, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, a processor from the 90s. If you were to say about 1444, My TV is saying 60 FPS. Wait, what? If you were about to say 144 motion rate, my TV need is saying 60 FPS. This was 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really following this thing. I'm just hearing what's going on with it. If you're a PC guy, you already know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, people are, we're going to run all the PS5 games. Number one, all the PS5 games aren't on PC. And number two, they're not going to run that well on these things.
Yeah. And people are like, well, you can dock it and it goes up to 4K. It's like, yeah, but it ain't running games like that. It's just the output's maximum resolution is 4K.
Right. It's like the Switch. The Switch isn't going to start running games at 120 hertz just because it's docked at 4K.
Right.
So, hey, if it was that way, that'd be awesome, but it's just not that way. So,
yeah.
Anyway, just do your homework on this thing. Don't blindly go out and buy it. Make sure, hopefully, Microsoft puts some sort of a video out to explain exactly what you guys are going to be getting instead of having these 50-year-old men put all these rumors out online and then you pay the money and find out it is or it isn't what you wanted. So just be vigilant. That's all I got to say. Now, excuse me while I play Gears Reloaded on my Lenovo Legion Go right next to me.
Which you can do right now. I could play it on my Steam
Yeah,
Deck.
I could do it right now. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I don't have to wait. What's with Microsoft and waiting?
Always waiting.
Always waiting, huh? So Phil Spencer announced that Forza, Gears, Halo, and Fable are coming out next year, all in the same year.
Yeah, okay.
Not one game is getting delayed. They're all coming. 25th anniversary of Xbox. Which would mean that we're not getting Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3 next year. So I guess those got pushed till 2027.
If they ever come out.
If they could just push it. You know what the fucked up part is, Frank?
What's that?
I think State of Decay 3 was announced before your daughter was born.
Yeah.
And if you wait a few more years, your daughter will almost be 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. By the time it comes out.
Funny how that works.
I can't believe Fable. Like, how is Fable still not out? Like, that's ridiculous to me.
It was supposed to come out this year, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At least we joke, but it's the truth. At least my kids will get to play it. Like, I'm going to be so old by the time these games come out. What the hell am I going to do?
You will be a Fable by the time it comes out.
Yeah. That's why I can't support it. Like, if you look at everything that's going on, they're the only ones that do this, where they announce something so far in advance and it just never comes out. So what? Sony has no games? That's because they don't announce things years in advance. A couple of things, yes.
Well, they announced last year they weren't going to have any games.
Right. And like they announced Wolverine prematurely, but Ghost of Yotai, they announced it within a year it's going to be out. Nintendo announces something within a few months it's out. Everyone else, Capcom, they can all seem to get it done. We always say this, but it's the truth. I don't understand why they do it.
I'm in the Windows Store installing Gears right now. Isn't that funny?
Hey, you can't do that. That's not out yet. I don't get it, man. This is like a half-ass attempt for Microsoft to just be like, look, we have a handheld, and it's just not what people think. I don't know. But I'm happy with the Switch. I'm happy with the PlayStation. I'm happy with my PC. We're going to be building another PC next year, so I'll spend my $800 on that.
It's going to be me, you, and Jeff building PCs between January and February.
Yeah. Spend our money on that and put that money towards something good.
I'll wait till I move out, then build my PC.
Don't move out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I picked up Gears of War on PlayStation the other day.
It's on PlayStation?
Amy, take care. Thanks for coming in, Amy. I'll tell Pickles what you said. She's probably still in the chat room.
See you, Amy.
See it.
Take care, Amy. Yeah, so I got Gears for the beta on Friday the 13th. There's a Gears of War beta, and I will be playing on PlayStation because I want to see how that is. I never thought I'd be playing Gears of War with a DualSense controller before, but
It's crazy.
we're about to find out on Friday, right?
First time for everything, I guess, right?
First time for everything. I bought it digital, and it immediately put the beta in my what the hell is that thing called? My library. So I downloaded it, and I'm ready to go.
Nice.
So
Cool.
there's one more day left.
Hell yeah.
So I will
Insane.
wait.
It's still even though I've had time to process it, it's still shocking to me. It's just crazy. Like, is this how you felt when Sega was on, or when Sonic was on Nintendo? Because I was just a kid. I was just
Well,
like, oh,
here's the
whatever,
thing,
like,
and
I
this is
didn't care.
what people online are so fucking dumb about. Sega died, and
Yeah.
then they put Sonic on Nintendo.
Right.
Sega wasn't like in the middle of fucking having a three-way and be like, hey, you know what? You could go over there, Sonic, and I'll stay here. You go over there. Sega was fucking dead in the ground and buried. And then Sonic was like, I don't have a home. I'm going to Nintendo.
Right.
It's not like the current thing that's going on. Microsoft is like, hey, you can go there. You can go here. You can go there. The console's not going anywhere, everyone, even though we're not shipping them to stores. We're making new hardware, even though we're not selling them anyway. We're gonna just license our name. Hey! Yes, when Sonic went on GameCube, that was a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
It was Sonic Heroes, I believe, was the first one that hit GameCube, and we were like, holy shit, Sonic is finally on GameCube.
I think I was only like 12 or 13 when that came out, so I wasn't like too shocked. I was just like, oh, whatever. But I imagine you being much older were like, holy crap.
Yeah, because Sonic became Nintendo's bitch.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you want it to do? Sega died. They needed to do something, right? So they went third party, and they've been great ever since.
Yeah, they still make good games.
Make really good fucking games. So, you know, it's something that you like. You know, we used to watch WWF and WCW. You never thought WWF was going to buy WCW, and then you see that, and you're like, holy shit. So we've seen some crazy stuff.
Yep.
Shenmue to Xbox. Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of fucked up because Shenmue 2 came out in Europe and Japan, but it didn't come out in the United States until they put it on Xbox. Then they put it on in the United States.
So you had to buy an Xbox to play part 2.
Yeah, but it was like a year or two after it came out.
Wow.
A lot of people just downloaded the European version because it was in English, and they just played it that way.
Yeah, because who the hell's going to wait?
Friday is my birthday. It's hearsay.
Nice.
Well, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Sonic going on Nintendo was definitely something. But this is Gears of War. I don't think people understand Xbox. The Xbox was created to compete with the PlayStation 2. Bill Gates did not want the PlayStation in the living room in America. He was like, we're going to compete with these guys and we're going to kick their ass. And they did. They kicked fucking Sony's ass, that's for sure. They took it to Sony, and then, you know, over the years, I don't know how it got this way. It seems like Xbox just never recovered from the Xbox One as far as competing.
They were on top of the world with that 360.
Yeah, that 360, man, that was like the greatest era. That was peak, and that was as good as it was going to get. Unfortunately, we didn't know. But, you know, and I, again, we see these guys on the internet go, oh, well, the industry is changing. No, it's fucking not. Because again, Nintendo sold 3.5 million Switches in 4 days for one fucking game, Mario Kart.
Yep.
It's not my fault Microsoft doesn't know how to sell a goddamn system.
And they had everything. They had all the games.
But the
at their
industry is changing.
disposal.
We can't figure out how to sell this thing. The industry is changing. It's not changing shit. It really isn't. You guys just suck at selling these things. Bro, everyone said the Switch was DOA. Okay? The Switch 2. Look what happened. That shocked me that they sold 3.5 million in 4 days.
Me too.
That's insane.
And again, it was for one game. Mario Kart. 360 had the PS3 on its fucking knees. Yeah, no, I remember. Gears built the 360. Very true. You had Halo on the original Xbox. You had Gears on the 360. I mean, that. And by the way, Gears held the banner up on the Xbox One generation because Halo went MIA.
Yeah, we had 2 Gears of War games in Xbox One.
Yeah, we had fucking one Halo game. And I don't want to hear Master Chief because that's just a collection, but you had Halo 5 on Xbox One. That was it. Gears of War held that banner, man.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, exclusives really do matter. I mean, at the end of the day, I know it seems stupid, but that's why Nintendo.
They do and they don't. I mean, it depends on the game.
Right.
But I mean, this proves that, the industry is not changing. It's just Microsoft being stupid again. They're just saying buzzwords.
Right. You have to have something, though, to get people to stay on your platform. Like Xbox had power. Even when they didn't have the exclusive games, they had power.
Hell
So we're
yeah.
like, oh,
All
we're
the
gonna play
third-party
with
games
you.
were better on Xbox back in the day.
Right. And that's what kept us there.
Spider-Man, the
Now-
movie, fucking ran at 60 FPS on that thing. It was beautiful. I mean, it ran at 60 FPS on the GameCube as well, but it looked
but
fucking
PS2 was
nice on
bad.
that Xbox, man.
Yeah. It looks so much. Xbox was so much better than the PS2 at the time. I feel
Right.
like all the games ran better, looked better. They held up today when we play them. It's crazy. But
Yeah,
they
man.
just-
The
they
original
got out of
Xbox
it.
and the 360, like, beautiful machines, beautiful consoles, great time, great games.
Yep. But they let it go.
Yeah.
Now here we are, where everything's everywhere.
You're just
and
stuck in the past. Go
saying-
get a Fire Stick. Yeah, I got plenty of Fire Sticks. They're up my ass.
It's like they just want to say, like, you could play Xbox anywhere, but it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's.
You
gonna be
have
in
to
good
play it
quality.
anywhere because they need to make money because nobody bought their console. That's why you're playing Xbox anywhere. That's the realistic aspect of this whole thing. And everyone knows it, but nobody wants to say it
Right.
because everyone's afraid to say it. All right, JD, take your time, buddy. No worries. 23 years. The betrayal is staggering. I don't know,
It's
man.
true.
I'll be playing Gears of War on PS5 just to experience it with the DualSense. And I'll check that out on Friday. I guess we'll all squat up Friday night with that and check that out.
We could check it out. I think it's I think the first week they're doing the team deathmatch or whatever. So
They're doing
Not fun.
something next Saturday as well. Next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then that's it.
yeah,
So it's this weekend, then it stops, and then it's next weekend again, and then I think that's it.
right.
Nice. Yeah, I could probably do next weekend. This weekend, I'm freaking busy as shit.
Yeah. Well, you just have to be online. You don't have to come to the store or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to check it out too. So
It's gonna be something, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
I think all the Xbox guys left. I think we hurt a lot of their feelings.
well, it's not our fault. Jeez. Like we're not telling them what to do over there.
The
They're doing their
commander
own
and the
thing.
colonel aren't happy with what these men have said tonight.
Well, then maybe we could replace all those guys with Switch.
Hey,
fans.
you know what? I'll say to any one of those guys, you want to buy these Xboxes off me? Go ahead. I'll give you a discount.
you-
$450 an Xbox. I got 13. I'm sorry. I got 16 of these things.
I'll put them up on Marketplace.
And I actually bought these. Like, Mommy didn't send them to me, and Phil Spencer didn't send them to my house. So, I mean, hey, you guys love Xbox so much. I got Xbox consoles if you want them. They're all over the house.
They're gonna be rare one day. So it's buying
it.
them.
They already are rare. You can't buy them in the store. You can buy them from me, though. I got them.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
look what I'm playing.
Oh,
You can't do that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
oh my god! People on
You mean
Marketplace
I
are
don't
so
have to wait
stupid.
till the end of the year?
no, and you don't have to spend $800.
I did spend. This thing was
Well,
$800. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but if you get it on sale now, I mean. Oh,
God, people are so stupid.
Xbox Play Anywhere, baby.
Nice.
see how good that's running.
Yeah, freaking people on Marketplace are stupid.
Oh yeah, what happened?
So someone just messaged me about one of your 360s,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Oh, do you ship?" I'm like, "The fuck."
Scam.
Yeah, you
Scam.
ship your underwear in a bag.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Like, where are you? Like, what the hell? I looked at his profile. It seems like a legit profile too, but I'm just like, I don't ship. The fuck?
That's the oldest scam in the book. They tell you we'll give
Yep.
you extra for you to ship it, and then they
Yeah,
screw
they're
you.
probably gonna message me back, be like, "Oh, I think that might be them." Let's see what they said. Oh, he just said, "Okay." Sorry. Go fuck yourself. Oh my god. Does it 100% work? Yes.
Tell him no, it's 100% broken, and this ad is to scam somebody out of no money. Just write that. Write it. I'm sick of this shit. Oh, does it work? Would you like my lawn? You know, he got people offering him a lawnmower for a fucking Spider-Man PS5.
What the hell? Why?
Oh my god, would I be able to get a video to boot it up? No.
Say yes. Go to Pornhub.com. Type in RGH360.
I'll just send him a link to like
No, just tell him all this stuff, Fred. Who cares?
100% broken.
Ask him if he takes Venmo.
No, this system, I'll say this system is 100% broken because Phil hurt my feelings.
I don't know, man. I don't get it. Why people are like,
This is
What's
native, Jamie. On. I'm not streaming.
you know what's funny? I'll be able to play Gears on my Portal before the handheld Ally Xbox comes out.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. But it's true.
By the way, this screen is bigger than the RO Ally. This is an 8.8-inch screen. I think the
That's
other one's
cool.
like 7.8 or something. I don't remember.
You're probably going to get similar performance on the thing you already have. It's probably not going to give, the new one's not going to do much more
Right.
either. So I don't know what people are so worried about, but it's because it has that Xbox button. They have to buy it.
It's not even an Xbox button, though. They just painted the logo on it.
But it's official.
You got to have an actual Xbox button. The circle on there, that would be nice. And it lights up when it's on. Forget about
Yeah.
it.
I don't know, man. People are just ridiculous with this stuff.
Yeah, buy what you want. When it breaks, it breaks.
I'm sure that we'll be following it when it comes out to see what happens, but I don't know.
Hey, if Cam May wants to send me one of those to smash, that sounds like a nice video, right, everybody?
Can we try it out first?
Well,
Send
yeah,
what,
we'll
smash
try
what?
it and see how crappy it is, and we'll smash it.
Okay.
I don't mind
What?
doing that.
What system?
The Ally.
The
the new
ROG
one.
Oh,
Ally.
Ally. See if I can find a broken one.
It's not out yet. How are you gonna find a broken one?
Oh, you mean oh shit.
The new one.
The old Ally is always on clearance at Sam's for like $400. The white one, the old white one.
Oh. Oh, who's playing Gears Ultimate at 60 FPS over here?
That's not possible.
How dare you?
I'm inside. I gotta go outside.
Actually, you can get the 7-inch Ally at Sam's for $379 right now. The old one. They're like on super clearance.
It's a piece of crap, that's why.
And it's in stock.
Of course it is.
Like you could literally just buy it right now for $379. Crazy, man.
Bro, the fact that these guys were putting in the chat rooms, it's gonna outsell the Steam Deck 2-1. It's like, no, it isn't.
No way.
The Steam Deck is like $399 to $599. This thing's gonna be a lot more than that. I just got killed. I'm in the hallway, but the hallway's dark and I can't see because I'm wearing stupid sunglasses.
How much wasn't this thing like 600 when it came out?
This was $799 and $749.
What about the first Ally? That's what I was looking at.
I don't remember. I didn't buy it.
Me neither. Oh yeah, it's still $649 at Best Buy.
I would never buy Asus. Just saying.
Same. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with my Switch 2 and my Steam Deck if I really need it, but I don't even really play the Steam Deck at all. But I'm also not away long enough that it's a big deal to me. Like if I go on a weekend trip, the Switch will get me through fine. I'm good.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't need like anything crazy to just go away for the weekend.
Fuck this guy. I'm blocking this guy. Fuck this guy.
What do you say?
He didn't say anything. I'm just gonna fucking block him. He's annoying.
RWK, take care, buddy. Thanks again for the super chat earlier.
How do you deal with these people every day, Perry?
I don't know. You're helping me set up for my retirement at this point. The store turned 9 years old today, June 11th, 2016. We opened. It's June 11th, 2025. I don't know how the hell we're still in business after all the crap that we went through in 2020.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's my wife. She loves her Legion Go. There you go. She already plays Xbox on it and Steam. She's already doing this. These guys are waiting for what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Switch OLED comes out next month, right? No. Dreadpool's got the big eyes. Yeah, well, we're 9 now as of today. Next year is 10, and next year is the Revenge Tour. That's when I tell everyone to go fuck off.
Man, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Remember we were there at night setting up for the big opening? Like that's crazy. That was that long ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and you or your wife, somebody labeled NBA courtside wrong. You labeled NBA courtyard.
NBA Courtyard Marriott. Playing basketball at the hotel.
And I know you screwed this up. You wrote WWE Warzone, and it's like, no, it's
Probably.
WWF Warzone.
Hey, I don't want you to get sued. They can't use WWF anymore.
Happy birthday to store. Thanks, Dreadpool. Hopefully we'll get you up here next year.
Yeah, you got to beat up Fred.
Yeah.
So.
He's got a mind sweep, Fred.
You didn't stop
I
at
like
my
Sweep
house.
Fred. Minesweep is that game.
Yeah.
Minesweeper, the game I still don't know how to play after
I used to
30
I used to
years.
just fuck around with that game in elementary school when we had like lab class. I used to just fuck around with that game.
Everyone did. That's when Windows had fun games.
Space Cadet Pinball.
Bro, imagine if Minesweeper got delayed for like 10 years. Happy birthday to store says Jamie. Good night. All right, Jamie, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
He's a good guy.
He's a very loving cat.
I don't know about that. Yeah, we got to do something big for next year. Surprise
Yeah,
you. I know how to play Minesweeper. We should play it right here, right now on here. Oh, no. Windows 3.11 isn't on here. Well, I have
It's
all
not
the
still-
emulators and shit on here. Like, I can play everything on this thing.
But it's not still built into Windows 11.
I don't think so. They got rid of Solitaire in Windows 10.
Minesweeper. No, yeah, you're right. I don't see it here.
Damn.
Sad. I think it had a Game Boy port, didn't it?
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's
Game Boy
crazy.
Advance had a lot of shit. There was a Microsoft game called Cut the Rope or something with that little dinosaur.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now isn't it on like the phone now and shit like that? Like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
They have it in the arcades.
You know, Microsoft was third party before it was third party because they had games on the Game Boy Advance. They had Banjo-Kazooie on the Game Boy Color, right? That was a Microsoft game at the time.
They had they had a Banjo Kazooie game, and then they had Banjo Pilot. There's two of them on Game Boy Advance.
So
Crazy.
So next year for the 10-year anniversary, we'll do something big for the store. Probably fly these guys in somehow.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully I can win the lottery this year and it'll help pay for next year.
It's that one small thing. I don't know. You call a lot of stuff, and it's starting to get scary because it's very
Yeah.
specific stuff.
Is everyone
play a
ready for
number.
the Sony rant? Go get your friends. I know I just crapped on Xbox's handheld, but guess what? It's Sony's turn.
Uh-oh.
The big pony. Right?
This feels like
according
like
to all these fucking idiots online, I'm a big pony
My Little Pony.
because I don't like what Xbox is doing right now. Not that I don't like Xbox, I just don't like what they're doing, but I'm a huge pony apparently. Call these motherfuckers into this room because they're about to get burnt with this Sony pony shit.
Well, this feels like a specific FU to you individually. Like when I saw this, I was like, no
Sony
way.
gave me the middle finger today
Uh-oh.
They really did.
because what I've been saying on this show for the last 4 fucking years was actually happening, and I had no idea until today. And I've said this, I believe, on the Gaming Fuse, when Noof Nukem was doing Gaming Fuse. I said, why doesn't Sony make a jumping flash game in VR for the PS2 VR? Guess what? We find out today from shithead Yoshida himself, they were making that game and it was canceled this year. So, shout out to Sony for fucking that all up. And fuck you, Sony, pieces of shit. So you cancel a Twisted Metal game, which is what I wanted, and you cancel a Jumping Flash VR game, which I've been begging for the last 4 years. So thanks a lot, dickheads.
I cannot believe that it was real the whole time. It's like there's no way.
I
The
called
stuff
it.
that you call is
I called
scary.
Knights 2 on Wii, and it came out.
I don't know. It's very specific that you've literally been saying that for years, and it was real the whole time, and we didn't even know it. It was literally happening, and I can't believe they canceled it. On top of it,
I don't know why. What did they say? Why they canceled it? They just said it was
No,
canceled.
they said it was canceled. He doesn't
Oh,
work there
jeez.
anymore. He's not going to tell anybody why. But that's the one fucking game that people want. Well, at least I wanted. And they were
Yeah.
making it.
a lot of the comments underneath said, "I would buy a VR for this game," like just like what we said.
I didn't even want to read the comments because I know there's going to be assholes be like, oh, nobody wants this fucking game.
I didn't see too much of that, but you know they're in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, fuck Sony for that. And Sony can kiss my ass.
I literally still cannot.
How do you
believe it.
cancel that game? Like, for real. Like, that's one of your pillars on the original PlayStation.
Yeah, and they put him in Astrobot. It's like, dude, people know
He's in
who
both
the-
Astrobot games.
Yeah, it's a known thing. Like, I don't know why they won't use him, but they don't.
You know who's not an Astrobot?
Who?
Sweet Tooth.
You're right. I don't think he is. I don't
So
think anyone
they-
from Twisted Metal.
They put Robert in, but they didn't put Sweet Tooth in, which means, like, I guess we were getting that game, and then they cancel it. So thanks a lot, Sony, you fucking douchebags. And fuck shithead Yoshida, because he could have fought and kept that game. Fucking prick. Old bastard.
Yeah, that's weird. That there's no. I just looked it up. There's no references to Twisted Metal.
No, there are no Twisted Metal references. Now they said they're going to add people with the new update, but I don't think they're going to add. I mean, unless they do because of the show, but how do you forget to add Sweet Tooth?
I don't know.
What were they waiting for? Like, did they just forget? They were so worried about adding Cloud into that game, and they couldn't do it because Square Enix wanted a lot of money.
Oh, I don't know if this is true, but somebody said a former Twisted Metal developer advised Team Asobi to exclude Sweet Tooth from Astrobot as the character didn't fit into the game's theme of heroes. They felt it was better to avoid including a character like Sweet Tooth, who's a violent clown, if families were
Bro,
playing
they have
together.
fucking Twisted Metal Small Brawl. What are you talking about?
And Kratos is in
Kratos
Astrobot.
fucking, he bangs naked chicks in the games and he's killing his kids and shit. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's probably not true. Somebody just made that up.
Well, I could see Sony being dumb.
Maybe.
JD's back. We're talking about Sony canceling the greatest VR game of all time. Because they're a bunch of idiots. I don't know, Sony. You got to get your shit together too, because if you keep canceling games, no one's going to buy your shit. Just saying.
Yeah, I get canceling some of the stuff, but anything that's like an old IP, just bring it back and use it. At this point,
Yeah, I'm not too fond about that. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed.
let's hope that they.
I still got to play this shit on PS1. Give me an updated version already, please. The VR version of that was like, it was made for that VR.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They seem to be canceling some of the cool games. I know they cancel a lot of crappy games, but yeah, that Spider-Man game, which sounded really good. Factions, I really didn't give a shit about. But yeah. And then Twisted Metal. You canceled Twisted Metal, Spider-Man, and now Jumping Flash. Like, go fuck yourselves. Bunch of dickheads.
The Twisted Metal thing is the dumbest thing because the show's doing well, and you were coming out with another season.
Nah,
Like,
don't worry. We'll
why?
put 3 and 4 of the worst games in the fucking franchise in our PlayStation Plus program.
Yeah. If you're not gonna make a new one, they love remasters and remakes. Why don't they just remake like Twisted Metal 1? Like, just it's so easy. Something
I don't know.
that won't do it.
Don't worry. Give us The Last of Us again for the 90th time.
Yeah.
I'm so sick
The
of
Last of Us in
I'm so
8K.
I'm sick of Horizon. Like, if I never see those games again, I'll be happy.
Horizon, Forbidden West, and Zero Dawn, in my opinion, those are the worst brand new IPs ever.
I
Not
hate
a fan of 'em.
Horizon. I hate it. Horizon's just too freaking boring.
Well, it was cool when it was a one-off, but now it's like their whole life, and it's like, dude, I don't want to play these games forever. I played it through.
I
once
guess all
and
the
I'm good.
ponies are tuning out. We're losing people. Hey, I can't win. I talk bad about Xbox, you guys leave. I talk bad about Sony, you guys leave. What do you want me to do? I was talking nice about Nintendo and everybody was in here. Isn't that shocking?
Well, no one can argue Nintendo is awesome.
It's true.
I don't know. You can't handle the truth. I should get that on the soundboard.
They can't. That's the problem. People can't handle the truth.
That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
We mentioned on Twitter, but we didn't mention on the show because this happened over the weekend. RE5 and 6 run at 60 frames on Switch 2, like
Oh,
without a
I
patch.
mentioned that on Twitter, and some guy was like, "Meanwhile, on the Steam Deck, it's like, well, I had a Steam Deck. Nobody fucking cares, bro."
Steam Deck doesn't play Nintendo
I
games.
posted that. I didn't even hashtag anything. I posted that to let our chat room know. These guys follow us on Twitter. And I get some fucking Xbox guy. He was an Xbox guy because I clicked his profile. And it's like this guy like saying how the Series S isn't a potato and people are fucking wrong and the Series S is God. And I'm like, this guy's a loser. Trying to fucking flex me on the Steam Deck. It's like nobody cares, bro. I'm not going to fucking return my Switch 2 and go rebuy my Steam Deck. I have a fucking computer that can play that damn game. Who cares? Who gives a shit? But I thought it would be nice because our community is mixed in with Anthony's, LTRE, and Game Complainers. I was like, all right, well, these guys that do follow me on Twitter, I'll tweet it so that they can see it. And I get some rando fucking Xbox guy. It's like, fuck you. What happened to these Xbox guys? They're all fucking idiots now.
They don't understand. Like they're online.
You know, they
saying,
call
like,
the Amico Intellivision Amico a cult. I think these Xbox guys are more of a cult.
oh yeah, 100%.
It's starting to come off like this, and it's not good. The community was never like that.
They're like, oh, you're really gonna play Cyberpunk at 40 frames? It's like, no, that's not why I'm buying the Switch. It plays Nintendo games. It's the only place you could play these Nintendo games. I don't understand what they don't get about that. Everything else is a
You're playing
bonus.
Cyberpunk on the go. You're not playing Cyberpunk
Right.
competitively on your fucking Switch. Like, no one's that
Yes.
dumb.
It's a convenient form factor of something to have. If I want to jump from
Bro,
Mario Kart and I'm bored, and
We
wanna
had the
play
Game
Resident
Boy,
Evil,
okay? I had Battletoads and Ninja Turtles on Game Boy, okay? Nobody fucking said, oh, you got the Game Boy versions of those? They're gonna run like shit, not like the NES version. It's like it's for the portability. That's all it was.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We knew we were going in the car. We took the Game Boy with it. The Game Gear. Sonic the Hedgehog was not like Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis. But nobody said, oh, you fucking got a Game Gear? Sonic doesn't run like that, like the way it does on the Genesis. It's like, no shit.
That's exactly my point. It's not. This isn't my main system. I have PCs. I have PS5 Pro. I'm good. If I want to jump from a Nintendo game to playing something else, now these games run decently on here. That's what I'm excited about. If they put Halo on here and it runs at 60
What's wrong with
frames,
this chat
that's
room?
awesome.
We're losing people left and right. Like, what's going? You know what, guys? Go fuck yourselves. You like Xbox? Stick it up your ass.
They can't be leaving because of that.
No, you like Xbox? Go suck Phil's big fat ass. Fill it with whipped cream and lick it out.
Ew. That's what they want to do, though.
Yeah, that's what they want to do, right?
The whole thing.
Aaron Greenberg will buy you fucking breakfast and claim he didn't pay for it, and you can watch the Final Fantasy VII after 16 fucking years in a little airplane hangar that fucking 10 people are in. Yeah.
How embarrassing was that? Yeah, we finally got it. We don't want to spend the money.
Dude, there were two guys crying that Final Fantasy VII went on Xbox.
That's
Jesus.
the worst thing ever.
Grown ass men crying because they couldn't go to a store and buy a fucking PS4 at the time to play that game.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, a bunch of
I don't
fat
know.
slobs. You hear this? They're a bunch of fat slobs. Hey, Stone Cold. The real Stone Cold.
There's no help for these people.
Hey, Xbox, tell all your boyfriends I'm talking bad about them. All those 50-year-old guys that are balding and shit right now.
With the Uncle Cracker haircut.
With the Uncle Cracker haircut.
Imagine a mob of them roll up on the scooters from like the grocery store. Yeah.
With the little
We're gonna get 'em.
Vespas. With the Vespas like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know,
How do you-
man.
How do you cry over a half-ass Port Final Fantasy?
Guess what? There
coming
could
to-
be one fucking person in this chat room, and I'm still gonna do what I do because I've been doing it since I had one person in the chat room.
Oh yeah.
So, we're going to keep going. Whether you guys like what we say or not, we're going to keep going. And this has now turned into a 24-hour live stream. We're not ending the stream.
Yeah.
Excuse my language,
Sure.
says Stevie Mac.
Me and Frank are like, sure.
You know what's going on, JD? They can't handle the truth.
That really is what it is, that they can't, no one can ever just like see the truth and admit they're wrong, or just like listen
No,
to something.
because everyone,
contrary to their
if you're wrong today, you're getting sued totally, instantly.
Yep.
No, they don't get it. It's the same thing with the Switch stuff. All these guys were like, it's gonna fail, it's gonna fail. Then when it didn't fail, they went to something else. Like, oh well.
By the way, I
they, like, made
predicted
something up.
that it would last through the weekend, and it did. It sold out finally on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, can I tell my Walmart story real quick?
Go ahead.
So we went to Walmart to pick up.
You
a
went to
game for
Walmart
somebody.
and there were no Xboxes because Xbox ain't shipping shit out because Xbox is getting rid of the console, even though the people are saying that they are making a new console when they're not making a new console. Anyway, go ahead.
That is true. There were no Xboxes there, but Walmart does have a lot of PlayStations. I'm not even lying, just because I literally check.
Oh, they're
every
not
time I-
selling. They have a lot because they're not selling. They have no Xboxes because they sold out about Christmas. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas in June.
It's Christmas.
So anyway, I went to pick up a game for somebody.
Oh,
and
it's
I'm waiting in
Christmas.
line at the electronics counter, and the lady keeps answering. She keeps getting phone calls, and she's putting it on speaker. One person after the next, after the next. Do you have the Switch 2? No. Do you have the Switch 2? No. Literally 3 people called in the 5 minutes I was waiting for her to get my game.
Those were just prank calls. We already talked to the colonel and the general.
No one's buying it.
No
But
one's
I'm
buying
looking
the
at
Switch
people
2.
on.
They were asking
I'm
for the
look-
Switch OLED.
I'm looking at people on Twitter saying no one's buying it as I'm in the store where no one can find. It's like people are just so dumb. They don't want to see what's going on around them. And I'm glad Nintendo released the numbers officially just to shut everybody up.
Gears
Like,
of
usually
War
they don't
Ultimate
do
at
that.
60, baby, on the handheld.
That's
Hey, you
freaking
can't do
cool.
that.
No, we can't do it now. I have to wait until
No.
Xbox makes one, right?
You
Wait
can't
till
do that.
holiday.
Now Phil's not going to sleep with you.
By the way, Phil Spencer has a Lenovo Legion Go. He was quoted as saying that last year,
Nonsense.
and he still couldn't get the screen right.
How dare he?
Yeah, Zempic Phil.
Oh, Lord and Savior Phil.
Well, they put on their
Bro,
Xbox.
Phil, I know he takes cream cheese and whipped cream and fucking, he takes that shit and sprays it right in his ass crack. And then he fucking spreads his cheeks and put the fucking cream cheese in there. I know Phil Spencer does that shit.
Oh,
Allegedly.
poor damn. Philadelphia is making a killing.
Philadelphia is making more money than Ozempic, these guys. They're about to become publicly traded pharmaceutical company because of all the money these guys are blowing on cream cheese.
He buys it by the pallet, the cream cheese.
Yep.
Yeah, man. He's got Matt Booty rubbing that shit all over his nipples. Then he's lubing up Matt Booty's booty with it. I'm telling you, man, this guy Phil Spencer's a maniac.
Is Cold Eastwood eating it?
I don't know who that is.
This is
Yeah, we know all this stuff. We know all this stuff that goes on over there at Microsoft.
That's nasty.
I got people on the inside. You know, Microsoft sends me codes.
Can you share them with me so I don't have to pay?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
you got my password because it's log into my Steam account.
Oh, okay. So they put on Xbox's official website ways to play. They put PS5. So can we
Oh,
all
wow.
stop being mad at PlayStation now because it's officially a way to play on Xbox?
Well, I'm still mad at
Okay.
PlayStation for canceling Jumping Flash. They're not getting away with that. I don't care what they do. They're not getting away with that shit. You cancel that game, you're done with me.
Yeah, it's not right. I'm right there with you.
I've never even played Jumping Flash.
Oh, Fred.
Bro, how have you
So
not
on your-
played that game?
Go on your PS5 Pro, subscribe to PlayStation Essentials, and download the game.
I have to buy another couple months. I think my subscription went out.
Hey, I'm not even joking. My Game Pass expires on the 19th of April. That's it. I'm done. And I'm serious this time because there's no CD key discounts anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not
paying $240 for it.
I'm not paying $25 a month or $30, whatever it is. Fuck that shit. All right, I'm done. So when that expires, by the way, the PlayStation thing, you know, it's not the greatest online service by a long shot, but it is still, I believe it's one of the cheapest still, right? Or is
Yeah.
it more money?
Uh,
I think
me
they
see,
renewed
actually.
me for the year for $170.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's much cheaper than Game Pass. I'll tell you right now, actually.
Yeah,
It's $159.99 a year for premium. That's their highest tier, and Game Pass is $240 a year right now.
Right.
So-
all right. And that's about to go up another $5, which will make it $300 a year.
Yeah, and if you are
They're pricing
You don't
themselves
have-
out, man.
if you don't have an account at all, it's ending today because of days of play, but you could buy a year of premium for $107.
Ah,
So
I
if-
forgot to do
but-
that.
No, it's only if you didn't have an account before. I tried,
okay.
trust me. I was like, oh, I'll just buy a year now, but you can't.
Yeah, I'll be sticking with that probably. I mean, again, that's not the greatest service known to man, but they do put stuff in there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I might just stay on sub to both of them and then just obviously do PlayStation. It just sucks though because my library's on Xbox, so not playing on Xbox Live is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? I'm not paying monthly. If I was able to buy like 3-month cards or 6-month cards at a discount, great. But they don't offer that anymore. So
No, we don't need it. It's like the games that are coming out aren't that great anyway. Whatever games I want to play, I'm just gonna buy. That's the end of it. I'm not gonna pay monthly.
I'm not lubing
and
up Phil
break that.
Spencer's fucking Diddy ass cheeks with these fucking monthly subscriptions anymore.
No.
Bro, I heard that Phil Spencer's his ass cheeks, you slide a credit card right through those things. And it just adds a year of Game Pass instantly on your account.
He has a chip reader in there.
Well, that's if you leave it in for a little bit, but he's got the
Is it-
tap right on his ass cheek.
Oh, does it? Oh, I can do my Apple Pay on there.
You could do Apple Pay, just tap it right on his ass cheek. Like boom. It makes a noise and that's it.
One side's Apple, one side's Android.
He's got it tattooed on his ass. Apple, Android.
There you go.
And to insert is right in the between his cheek. Insert the card. If you got the chip. There you go. Right?
As a
He has-
receipt.
He has
If we're doing
BlackBerry
this, we're
tattooed
doing
somewhere
this.
too.
Wait until they do their sales numbers. Yeah, Stevie, but CD Keys had like 3 months of Game Pass for like $8.
That's great.
Didn't we got like a year of
We
Game
got a year
Pass
for $100
like-
bucks.
Yeah, it was something super
That was
cheap. It
that was
nuts.
earlier this year or late. What was it? Last year? Late last year?
Yeah. I think mine expires in like November or December. I didn't even get the extra time.
Yeah, man.
so
I'm done
out.
after that, man. It's over.
Yeah. If I got to buy games anyway, I got to buy Gears on PlayStation anyway. So what am I doing? There's no point. I'm going to buy what I want to play. I bought Oblivion Remastered on the Pro. So,
Yeah, and also Phil Spencer had the Gears of War disc in his ass. Anyway, did you hear this?
It's-
Gears of War is getting a physical on PlayStation, but not Xbox.
same with the Outer Worlds and something else. There's a whole bunch.
Look, I understand why, because the Xboxes that they ship out, like 2 to each target, are the digital ones, the digital edition, the Series X. Every time I go there, that's all they have anyway. So I guess it's to confuse people less. Like you're not going to buy a discless console and then buy a disc. So
Well,
you're on a
and
roll
also
tonight,
when-
brother. So funny, says JD. I'm glad to make you laugh. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm saying all this crazy shit. Just to make you guys laugh in the chat.
They probably want people to
Cam May, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Okay, man.
they probably don't want people to have discs too because they're integrating all this stuff to Windows. So they're like they want people to buy a disc. Like now, what do I do?
Well,
They're
yeah,
dumb.
they want you to build up your digital library, and the only way to do that is to force you into it. Just like Nintendo's doing, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nintendo.
Oh, speaking of that, Capcom said today that any of the game key cards they're gonna count as digital purchases, just like we said. We're like they're
It's
not
fucking
gonna like.
dumb because when somebody trades it in, does that other person somehow count that they can't track?
No, I think it's only the initial sale, and then when you sell it secondhand, it's like whatever. I guess it
That's-
counts as
that's
physical. I don't
stupid.
know. I don't know why they're doing that, but
Doesn't make any sense.
yeah, the Nintendo thing's weird too, because if you don't load the digital game cards, even if you have that setting we have on, you can't play offline. It's stupid. Like you still have to do that thing.
Right.
So I don't know.
It's an online check-in. We're doing good, man. He's eating food
Yeah.
before he goes home. Oh, look, there you go.
Nice.
I want food.
You know who's not eating food right now? Phil Spencer.
Are you sure?
He's got the Ozempic needles. Like, remember that movie Ray with Ray Charles? You ever see that movie?
Which
No,
movie?
but I know about it from you.
Bro,
I have
every
seen
5
clips of it.
seconds he's shooting up. Okay? I'm imagining Phil Spencer doing the reboot of that movie. He's shooting up the fucking Ozempic every 2 seconds.
I heard that movie made him look really bad.
Oh yeah, no.
Like really bad.
You wouldn't even think. You were like, how the hell is this
Yeah.
guy shooting up? He's blind.
He's
Wow.
finding it somehow.
Is that the remake with Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fun fact though, Fred, Jamie Foxx was really shooting up in that film.
The Ozempic.
Jesus.
Happy 9th anniversary for the shop. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. We're heading forward with 10. We're already halfway into the year here of 2025. So 6 more months and then 6 more months after that. And there you go. 1 year.
What is it? 9 more months and then we have RE9?
Yes.
Even.
Let's talk about that. So listen to me, everybody. I'm such a pony guy that I didn't like either show. I didn't like the Xbox show and I didn't like the PlayStation show, but I did like the Keighley show, ironically enough. And that's where we got to see Resident Evil 9 be unveiled.
Hell yeah.
And allegedly there was a demo that people played at Summer Games Fest. And it is both first person and third person. You get to choose how you want to play. Very nice touch.
Awesome.
Thank God.
That's great.
And you know there's going to be a VR version of that too. Batman's in the chat. He says James Gunn and Phil Spencer are clowns. You know, speaking of Phil Spencer and James Gunn, they go to McDonald's. They go to the bathroom at McDonald's. They take some pickles and they stick them in their asses. You know those little pickles from the cheeseburgers that they sell?
Yes.
They steal them from the counter. And they line their... He spreads his cheeks open and they line them up like they're making a Subway sandwich.
Oh, no.
And then they get ketchup. They steal all the ketchup and then they get a fountain drink. They fill that up and they fucking pour the ice in there and everything.
He puts the ketchup packet between there and then squishes it so it
Yeah.
opens. So nasty.
Oh,
God.
God. Jesus.
Bro, that Asus Ally, the Xbox one, has handles. You could flip that shit upside down and Phil Spencer and Matt Booty could sit on those things.
Oh yeah, you don't want it to get lost up there, so you need the handles to pull it back out.
That's true.
Yeah, it'll be stuck up their ass like their heads. Take that, JD. Yeah, James Gunn, I got a bone to pick with him, too. How do you cancel Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton, you dumb fuck?
And then you make a crappy looking Superman.
He said
movie.
Michael Keaton wasn't a good Batman. Like, what fucking drugs is this guy on?
Michael Keaton is Batman.
He is fucking Batman. It was Adam West at first, now it's Michael Keaton. Sorry.
I think he said that to be like edgy, like, oh, I didn't like that. It's like, you're stupid.
You're a fucking idiot director, all right? This guy was Batman. Or like Fred said, he is Batman.
Yeah, he is. That's it.
So James Gunn he likes to, touch Phil Spencer's ass, put pickles in it. They blow the fart up pickles out of it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what's going on. They line their toilet up full of drugs and then they blow fucking pickle farts in it and inhale it and it goes up their fucking bloodstream.
Jesus.
Oh God!
I'm telling you, I could go all day with this.
Imagine they're just walking and the pickles are
I
falling
learned
out
from the
their
best.
What?
I learned how to talk like this from the best. I'll tell you that.
So gross. What do they do at Taco Bell?
Bro, they fucking get the taco meat in the bathroom, spread their cheeks, and pour their taco meat in there. And then
They put the hot cheese
They
down
put the
there?
hot cheese.
Oh,
Sometimes they put tomatoes if the tomatoes are
Sour,
good.
all the sour cream.
Oh yeah, the sour cream. They mix it in there. I'm telling you, man, these guys are sick.
That's nasty.
Xbox buys WB. LOL. Both are broke. Dude, what is happening with WB? They're splitting up Warner Brothers Discovery and WB. Like now it's two different companies. What the fuck happened? Why did Discovery even buy them?
They
Discovery was like, let's buy them. This will be great. They bought them and like, fuck, we don't know what to do with them. Let's destroy everything and then fucking like demerge the companies. It's like, what is going on?
They have no identity. That's the problem. They got rid of Looney Tunes. They get rid
Bro,
of all
how the
this
fuck
stuff.
does this happen? Like, this happens after like 10 years, not like the first year you buy them.
I think they were just making no money with their service. Like they're just two separate entities. They're not supposed to be one thing that people are going to pay for.
You have the Looney Tunes. That makes a lot of money.
They don't understand that. That's what the problem. I think because Space Jam 2 did so bad that they like just thought, oh, we got to get rid of this. But that was your bread and butter. If you do it right, make a new Looney Tunes show, like do something. People love animation right now. They should definitely do something with it. And they have all the superheroes.
Speaking of Looney Tunes, over at Microsoft.
Yeah, there's the real Looney Tunes live action. They can't get their superheroes right either, which I don't understand. They can't get the games right and they can't get the movies right. They just cannot figure it out.
Nonsense.
I don't know
Everyone
why.
likes Gotham Knights and Arkham Knight and all this. We love games without Batman.
No, we're good.
Bro, imagine if
need
they
to
made
go-
a Spider-Man game without Spider-Man.
Just
Nobody would
Vulture.
fucking buy that shit.
But you could play as Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture's Vacation Adventures. I don't fucking know.
That's exactly what they do though. They thought like, oh, everyone likes Harley Quinn. Let's just push Harley Quinn. And it's like, dude, you're missing the whole point of this. They just don't get it. They don't know what to do with it. They gotta find somebody who can make these movies correctly.
I think
So-
Warner Brothers should sell the Xbox so all the games go into Game Pass in 75 fucking years and we don't live to see half of it. Just saying.
I don't know.
It's
They,
acquisition season.
They lost the rights to the Lord of the Rings games too. I think Amazon makes those now. So they can't even do that to save them.
No one's going to
they
buy
have
it
nothing.
anyway. They're going to screw everything up.
Well, they made those Shadow of Mordor games, which were popular, and they just stopped making those and tried to make like stupid games. They can't make Mortal Kombat right. Like they can't do anything right. They just cannot do it. Everything they do fails for some reason, and the company's worth like nothing now. So I don't know. You got to figure it out.
There's Noof. He's on the screen, not new. Mental 9R, you missed a hell of a show today.
What's up, Mental?
Hey, Mental 9R, how are those Asus 4090s doing for you?
Non-existent now.
You know, Mental 9R, he went into the bathroom at Burger King and he saw Phil Spencer and James Gunn on the floor. And man, they were spreading their cheeks open. They were putting the Whopper, onions, and lettuce right in their asses. And Mental 9R was like, what the fuck? And he walked right out.
Oh, not in Burger King.
But Mental 9R took a lock out of his pocket. And he locked the fucking door. He locked them in there.
Wait, what was that ham sandwich they used to have? That's what they're putting in their ass. What was that called? The Wumbo?
Hey,
Was that it?
I retweeted. Someone posted the Chicken Littles from KFC from back in the day.
Oh, the Chicken Little.
Those were the best.
What
I want
was
to be
that?
the
Oh.
shocker. What?
I think it was called the Yumbo. That's what it was called. The ham and
Hey,
cheese sandwich.
Dreadpool, don't laugh, man. They filled Phil's ass with sour cream, and then they trimmed your beard and put the beard hair in his ass cheek.
Oh,
You'd think it was funny, right? That's some hairy ass sour cream.
ugh. It's disgusting.
Yeah, man. So we hope everything's good, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, just that's what
I'm
happened at
afraid-
Burger King.
I'm afraid to ask, but what do they do at KFC? The
KFC.
mashed potatoes.
Well, no, they eat mashed potatoes, eat the corn, and they take the bones from the fucking chicken and they stick it in their ass.
Jesus.
They put it in there with the chicken
And
on it. When they
Wendy's,
take
you
it
don't
out,
want to
there's
know what
no
they
more
do with that
chicken.
Frosty, man. The loaded bacon, what is it? Loaded bacon French fries.
Oh no.
The chili.
That's dangerous. It's too hot. Ah.
I don't know, man. Those guys at Microsoft do some weird shit, man.
That's pretty nasty.
Dreadpool has rocks, says Batman. He might throw them at you.
Dreadpool rocks.
Oh, man. Oh, I hope everything's good, Mental.
Yeah. Hope you're all right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shout out to Your Wicked Hot, because this guy's going to be listening to us tomorrow laughing his ass off.
Yep.
He always tells me things we said, and I'm like, I said that. Because I forget what I say a lot on here.
It's that disgusting man that says these.
Oh, Phil. How are those 4 games coming out next year? They couldn't even get Halo out at launch.
Maybe one of those games will come out.
You think this guy's full of shit just saying this?
100%.
Yeah, you can't take him seriously anymore.
We'll be lucky, like I said, if one of those.
Well,
games
because
comes
you know
out
what's going to happen if Halo gets delayed. Oh, I never said Halo. I just said a game that's been with us from the beginning. Obviously, I meant whacked.
Whacked. What?
Nah, Mental, don't worry about it, man. As long as everything's good. Let's see here. I don't know, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there in Microsoft land. The handheld. You think Phil's gonna have an orgy when the handheld comes out?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna fly all these guys in again.
They're gonna test out the handheld, all right.
You think it's like Fight Club? Apparently, these guys like punching each other and shit.
Ugh.
Dude, they buy them breakfast and they claim they don't pay for it. What else do they buy them and claim they don't pay for?
All the supplies for the night.
That's why Diddy's not saying nothing, because he knows he mentions Microsoft. That's it.
I'm waiting for that photo to show up at the trial of him and Phil.
I don't know. Allegedly that happened. I don't know. Maybe not.
All allegedly.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know.
Everyone
Why?
Everyone-
These cars have pipes on them. It totally looks like they have cannons on there.
Oh, that's the exhaust pipes.
Oh, I don't know. Batman. You got Phil Spencer and James Gunn making out in front of Wendy's. I don't know. Dave Thomas comes outside and goes, "You guys can't make out over here."
His ghost comes out. Ooh,
Yeah.
get out of here. Not at Wendy's.
He says you could go make out at White Castle, but not Wendy's.
Oh, anything goes at White Castle. Dude, do you know what they do with a suitcase at White Castle, those guys? Oof. They see how many they could hide up there.
So Phil and James Gunn, they take the White Castle burgers, okay? And they squish the fucking buns on their chest, and all the oil comes out of the fucking bun.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you. Phil and Gunn break the ice cream machines with their asses. Says Batman. That's what he wrote in the chat just now.
I don't even want to know how that's possible, but I'll take you.
They break it with their asses? How the fuck do they break it with their asses? Are they twerking in the ice cream machine and it breaks?
They're like the sumo game where they slap their asses together and it breaks.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. Anything goes tonight. It's Extreme Rules. One a week.
You think they go to Chipotle?
You don't want to know what they put. They put burritos in their ass. They put the rice.
They have edible tortilla underwear there.
So they have shredded chicken and they have diced chicken, and they use both.
Oh God. What about the guacamole?
I don't know, but they also put broccoli in their asses too. They line their asses up with the broccoli.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Hey man, if this is keeping people entertained, I'll go all night with this shit.
It's keeping me entertained. Even though it's gross, it's
Chat
funny.
room, I mean, do you want me to keep talking like this, or what do you want me to do? You dictate the show. Choose your own adventure. Remember those books?
Yeah, I do remember those. I used to read those all the
Fred's
time.
crying over here like Ric Flair.
Xbox.
Why are you-
What?
Why are you incredibly sunburned all of a sudden?
Really? Wow.
How red he is. It's just your lighting, but it's funny.
Yeah, no, my lighting. It's no holds bars over here, I guess.
Sounds like it should have been an Xbox Goes to Hell show, says Mental. Well, yeah, I've had enough at this point. It's all got to come out.
They've already been in hell. There's really not much more for them to go.
So purgatory, I guess, is like bootleg hell until you go to hell.
Yeah, that's where you wait to go to hell.
Oh, well, there's a couple Xboxes there, wherever it's at. Let's talk bad about the handheld. Oh, yeah, the handheld. I heard it puts lemonade and lemon juice in it.
Lemonade.
Yeah, the handheld. I heard they're going to give you Pornhub at no extra cost with the handheld. It's going to be in Game Pass.
Well, that's worth the money then. I might
At
have
no
to get
extra
that.
cost, but then they're going to charge you an extra $15 a month.
It's a hidden fee.
I heard the Grinder app is going to be on Game Pass.
Meet other like-minded Xbox people.
Oh, yeah. They love that, though. They've been begging Phil for the Grinder app for years.
Oh my God. Well, in that case.
Just saying.
Actually, won't the hub be on the handheld because it's Windows? So you could just watch it anyway.
Oh, yeah. And it's got handles, too, so these guys can hold on.
that haptic feedback. You know what sucks? If that breaks, you can't just take it off like the Lenovo Legion or the Joy-Cons. Like one of the controllers breaks.
Yeah, no,
Stuck.
right?
Stuck with
A
it.
lot of people fawning over the handheld and that great strategy, etc. I freaking called it well over a year ago. Well, there you go. Batman is streaming on his channel this Sunday. There you go. Shout out to
Nice.
Batman.
Batman.
I freaking called it well over a year ago. Well, you should have called Phil and told him, hey, this ain't a good idea, buddy. You could have saved us all a year.
Yeah.
You know, Mental has Phil Spencer's phone number, his house phone.
Why don't you call him?
He should have called him and told him, hey, you know what? I don't think this is a good idea. He could have told him a year ago, like Doc Brown, and warned him. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. He could have spared us all this handheld BS. Xbox needs to build the emulator for Legacy World Gun. Let me ask you, though, for real, Mental. They're not making any fucking money hardware-wise. Do you really think they're going to spend all that money doing all that?
No, and anything that's not first party, they have to get licensing for.
I mean,
you
they
really think they're
promise a
gonna do
lot of
that?
stuff and they don't deliver. So, I mean, do you really think they're going to promise this and decide one day, you know what, we're not making this much money, cancel this project? Or do you think they're going to go through with it? They need to go through with it. But the question is, will they?
No, they're gonna just say you play your old games on the old thing and then just move on from there. Because think about it, they're gonna go to Capcom and say, oh, if they bought it on Xbox, can they play it on PC? Capcom's gonna be like, no, let them rebuy
Well,
it on Steam.
Well, here's what here's what I'm hearing, because the verbiage that they're using. Yeah, it won't play your older games, but it's going to play your games anywhere titles going forward.
Right.
They're already saying it like that
Yeah.
to get you to think that, oh yeah, your old games, fuck those games going forward.
Right.
They already started that. So,
Yeah. Why would they
Venge,
waste
what's
money
up? Hey,
doing all that
Venge,
other stuff?
let me ask you a question. When you went to McDonald's and you walked in the bathroom and saw Phil Spencer and Matt Booty and fucking who's that other guy, James Gunn, on the floor rubbing fucking tomato sauce on their nipples, and you walked out of there, what the hell did you think?
Tomato sauce. You mean ketchup? Why
No,
would
they got
have-
tomato sauce.
Oh, it's the McDonald's in Florida where they make pizzas still and the mixed spaghetti. Okay.
Camame is eating? Yeah, I know. Well, not anymore.
Oh, gee. Yeah, they're not gonna.
Bro, I heard Venge
There's-
walked in the bathroom of McDonald's and saw Phil Spencer putting the McRib in his fucking dick.
Oh God, that's the worst possible
And
thing
Venge
ever.
walked right out of there and said, fuck this, I'm leaving. Allegedly, I heard that happen.
You know what happened at Nathan's? He put it right in the bun and was just standing there.
Allegedly.
In the back. What do they do at Carvel? Sacred Carvel.
I don't know. The car breaks down. They go into Carvel, Phil and James Gunn. And they take their pants off. They spread their fucking cheeks wide open and they pour the the soft serve machine.
Soft serve.
And they just let that shit fucking swirl up right in their cheeks. Then they squish it together and put crunchies in there.
Dude, Cookie
Then
Push should
they
not
put
have
the
to
little
watch
fucking
that.
cherries in his ass with the walnuts.
Oh,
I'm telling you, we could do this all night.
that's so wrong. That
All
Cookie
these
Puss and
Xbox
Pussy the
guys,
Whale
they
have
want to
watch.
hear this shit, right? This is the company that they're bowing down to. So we'll do this all night. Phil and Gunn have a cinematic universe. What a shit show, says Batman.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think the Wall Street Journal does that too. What?
But mental.
The reason it
How
opens up
are they
Legacy
gonna-
store for them.
how are they going to do it with games that they don't own? Like, how are you can't just buy like Red Dead 2 on Xbox and then they're going to have to go to all these companies and ask if it's okay. Like, they're not going to do that. They're not just going to give people free PC versions all of
Well,
a
that
sudden.
would
They want
cost.
people
That's
to
the whole
rebuy.
thing. It would cost a lot of money to do all this, and it would have to be worth their investment. Which I'm tired of
Right.
hearing about their return on investment. What about our return on investment? We're the customer. We bought this shit. We're paying every
Right.
fucking year. I always hear about, oh, Phil's return on investment. What about our return on investment, you dumb bitches? Game Pass ain't a return on investment for me. I bought these $500 fucking anchors over here. These
Yeah.
paperweights. Where's my return on investment? Does anybody think for 2 minutes?
They don't care. No, they act like they have a stake in the company when they don't.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot of Microsoft door greeters that want to work there.
There's a lot that they would have to hash out to do all this, because think about it. Rockstar, you can only buy their games through their launcher. Like, isn't Grand Theft Auto 5 not on Steam, or is it?
It is, but you still need their Rockstar launcher.
Yeah, so they're not. I don't like.
I
How's
have
that
it on
going to work?
Steam.
Like, if you buy it on Xbox, then it's going to have to be in the Windows store. Like, this isn't going to work as easily as people think it is with their first
That's
party
okay.
games. Yeah, it's
you know
fine.
what? Here's the thing. This is like the last time we're talking about this shit anyway, because people are just gonna fucking find out in November.
Yeah.
They're gonna go out and buy this thing, and they're either gonna really love it or they're gonna be really disappointed. So that's why I'm not spending too much energy on this anymore after tonight. I mean, tonight we're just having fun and fucking around, but whatever. If you want to buy it and get ripped off or robbed, or if you love it, you buy it and you love it, great. But I mean, it's all going to come out when it comes out. It's going to speak for itself at that point. So you guys do what you got to do. It's your money. You can spend it however you want. I'm never one to tell anybody how to spend their money, but I'm just letting people know, hey, you might want to look into something before you do anything. For your sake, not for your wallet's sake. Again, you can spend your money on whatever you want. They will. There you go.
You will be. You will be.
Yeah, he says that to Skywalker, but what's he say? I'm not afraid or something? He goes, you will be.
He's threatening
You
him.
will be. Phil provides his own chocolate swirl. Oh, man. I don't know, Stevie Mac.
Ew.
What? Any of you Xbox guys got a pair of nuts in the chat? Anybody? Hey, man, the Discord's open. I'll give you the Discord. If any one of these crazy Xbox guys wants to jump in here and start going crazy, like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't care who you are. You know, I know Ric Flair. I should just call him and have him jump in right now.
Oh, God. By this time, he's probably so drunk that he's not even going to be able to talk.
There's an incentive for third parties. But what does it do for me? Forget about everybody else. What does it do for me?
And is there really an incentive?
That's the problem. We're so concerned about what it's going to do for everyone else, but the consumer, what is it going to do for me?
Well, for you, I guess you don't have to rebuy the
All I
game
have to
if
do
you
is
bought it on
fucking wait and
Xbox.
spend more money with these companies. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of this shit. I already spent enough money.
They want
There's money to be made.
people to double dip.
It won't happen overnight, but oh man, I don't know, man. There might not be a fucking brand by the time that those contracts are all signed.
And they'd rather you double dip. They'd
And
rather
by
you
the
be
way-
like, oh, I got to bite on my
By the way,
handheld."
how stupid does Satya and these fucking guys look that the Switch just sold 3.5 million in 4 days?
I don't know.
You think that they see that and they're like, oh shit, we got to start selling consoles again?
No, because they convince themselves that they're doing the right thing.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, you don't think in the back of their minds, like, are we leaving something on the table here?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
I don't know.
I'm sure,
These are-
they're unspoken.
These are good questions to ask because you never know.
Yeah, they probably secretly believe that. Yeah.
It was 100% right on going with Windows and building a new controller for friendly desktop. Yeah. But here's the thing, like, they can't even get the Windows Store straightened out after 10 years. You really think they're going to be able to do this?
Well, and they still have the Blizzard's, the BattleNet, and the other thing. Like, they own that. Why is there multiple stores? And they even
remember these guys were saying they were going to merge those stores when they bought it, and then they totally didn't.
Yeah. And it's just, for someone like me, there's no point because I'm just going to buy games on Steam. because they're going in this direction, and I'm not going to play these games waiting for my stuff to be compatible. And I'm just going to buy a game on Steam. Why am I going to buy stuff on Xbox and hope
Back
to God
compat.
that they do this? What?
Back compat, baby.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's pointless
Way too much
because
to type. All right,
there's-
don't worry about it.
there's not enough people on the console to warrant doing this. Like, there's no point. I don't know.
That's all right. Let everybody find out.
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose either way because I'm not buying this shit, so I'm good.
I'm buying stuff on Steam and PlayStation and Switch from now on.
Well, I'm not buying the Ally Xbox thing, so I'm good.
I'll build another computer instead for like not much less money. Not much more money.
I
I mean.
don't know. What do you think, Fred? Do you think this guy spreads his cheeks and puts guacamole in there? What's going on?
He probably does. He probably has what's that guy's name? Booty. He probably has him eat it out of his ass.
Yeah. Okay. It's going way too far, buddy.
That's an image I didn't need in my head.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It's a hell of a night, that's for sure. A nice night for a walk.
I don't know. People gotta know what they're getting here by now. So Switch 2.
It almost turned me blind, Fred. Oh, man.
Sorry, JD.
Look, most of the emulators are already built. Are we sure about that?
I mean, any games that they own that have a PC version, it's just gonna work automatically. Like, I get that. But
Yeah, but here's the thing. He's right because they've been saying they've been building emulators for 360 games for PC. But I mean, what if they're just lying again? That's the problem. Like, we can't believe these guys anymore until they show it. Because they have these
Right.
75-year-old men leaking this shit out on the internet. They change their mind, and these guys are always wrong. Like, it's got to stop.
I don't know. I just don't see like how many people are gonna buy like a 360 game on their PC because it's available. Like, they're gonna make no money at that. Like, I don't understand the point. You know, like, I don't see the financial incentive to do it, but maybe there is.
I think they're going to screw everybody on the libraries. I think they're going to say, you know what, man, it's Play Anywhere going forward.
Yeah, because like think about it. They're gonna waste server space and time putting like Crimson Skies on the Windows. It's like how many people are gonna buy Crimson Skies for $5? Like, I don't know if there's a point.
Running the Windows. Yeah. Feeling
I
done
get
at
what you're
dancing
saying.
by the devil with the pale moonlight. There you go. So all you need to sign off is run the new systems. It's not that heavy lifting as you guys think. You're overcomplicated. All right. Well, we don't know. We don't know how this works.
No, I get what he's saying.
We don't know anything. You see, unlike these fucking idiots that get shit leaked to them, they pretend like they know, and then when they're wrong, they're like, "Oh, I never said that." We don't fucking know. We're consumers. We shouldn't know these guys' names. I shouldn't know Phil Spencer's name. I should know his name because, wow, Halo is great. This guy, Phil Spencer, did everything good. Not, oh, this guy again.
Yeah.
This guy's
And
a
at the end of
liar.
the day, if they do bring all this stuff over, it's just gonna benefit us on PC because then all my games will be on PC and I really don't need the Xbox anymore. So that's fine with me. I don't care. If they do that, that's great. I just don't.
I already got this shit, all right? It plays, I got Gears of War Ultimate right here in 60 FPS. I'm good to go, baby.
Well, and you know that if they do what they're saying, you're just going to be able to download the games on your Lenovo too. It doesn't matter. You're not going to need the Ally thing. Anything with Windows will be able to play your games.
Look at that, 60 FPS right there.
Oh yeah.
So I hope they do bring my whole library over. Then I don't got to worry about anything. I have it all on PC. I hope you're right. Then we really didn't get scammed, I guess, because we could throw out our Xboxes and still have access. So
I feel guilty having these Xboxes, to be honest with you.
guilty? Why?
Because I could totally get rid of them, but I know that that's it.
This is the
I
last
lose my
one.
library if I get rid of them. So I'm like anchored to keeping them. It's not a good feeling, man.
The way I look at it is I'm hanging on to it for like Halo 5 and like stuff that's not available elsewhere, but there's not much left. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I only have two Series X's and a Series S left, so
Uh,
we'll see. See what they do.
are there any questions in the chat before we roll? Hell yeah, 60 FPS, man. Right on my handheld. I don't have to wait for the shitty Xbox handheld in November or whenever this thing's coming out.
I have Master Chief Collection on my Steam Deck and it runs at 60 frames, like right now. So
It better.
I have a long day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Wow, what the hell are you
It'll be a
doing?
long day.
What the hell are you doing?
No, my wife she has like a whole bunch of stuff to do after work, like because it's the end of the year, so I'm not gonna get home till like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna have the kids like all day. It's
Oh man.
gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I gotta drive 2.5 hours tomorrow.
Where?
Sucks.
I'm driving like 2.5 hours to Roscoe, New York.
What the hell is that?
I've never even heard of that place.
It's like so I'm surprising my girlfriend for her birthday tomorrow because I'm driving her up to her old school.
Well, guess what? She watches the show and you just ruined it.
She's dead asleep right now. She does not care.
Gonna fill her in a hot tub with the Xbox. Yeah, that's true, Batman. With the handheld. That's why he got the white handheld and the black handheld. The white one so he could be in the bubble bath with this guy, James Gunn, and then the black one so he can lay down in bed with James Gunn later on. Matches the covers.
Ugh.
Unless he's hanging out with Kim Kardashian's boyfriends at night. I don't fucking know. With these rich guys, you never know, man. The handheld is going to save the brand, says Venge. Yeah, well, if that's what you think, you're fucking dumb, bro. It's going to outsell the Steam Deck 2-1.
I guarantee you that it's not even going to hit at least for Switch, that Xbox handheld is not even going to hit lifetime sales for the Switch that they hit this weekend.
Of course it won't. It'll be like the console. Oh, the console's selling out. Nobody's buying the console. Oh, the handheld's selling out.
Let's see how many.
Wow, back
Let's
from
see
the
if
dead.
they-
I thought the white one. Oh man. Well, with all the Ozempic, I don't know if Phil's shooting blanks at this point.
Okay.
Bro, imagine
So-
if he's from. Imagine if what Back from the Dead said was true, but it was feta chunks coming out.
Oh, God. From Trader Joe's, that feta. So they believe that the Ally so far has only sold between 500 and 800,000 units, and it's been out since 2023.
500,000.
500 to 800,000 units.
Oh,
And
that's totally gonna beat the Steam Deck 2-1.
And let's see how many Steam Decks have sold. I'll tell you right now.
How delusional these guys have to be to say something like that?
Have sold? Let me see. Steam Deck, they believe it to be around 4 million sold. So the Steam Deck is outselling that
Good
3
luck.
to 1.
Good luck.
Why didn't they partner with Valve and have Steam make this thing?
Well, that'll be the
Would've been
next
better off.
rumor, right?
Yeah.
What happens when this thing doesn't sell well? So do the
It looks
fanboys
like-
do the fanboys come out and blame Asus?
Yes. They believe that handheld PCs in general, every single one of them altogether only sold like 6 million total as of February 2025.
Right.
That's like the estimate because they don't know obviously they don't know every single one, but that's not that many.
Listen, I mean, if you guys want to go out and buy it, that's fine. But I'm just leaving you guys a warning. Asus has had issues with these things. And just be careful. If you want to buy it, go buy it. But just be careful with it.
You realize that the Switch 2 almost outsold the lifetime Steam Deck sales in 4 days? Literally.
Oh, but the industry is changing, Frank. No one just buys a console anymore for games. It's all about subscriptions and the future. It's the millennium.
The millennium.
That thing is going to be a disaster, says Venge. Now, Venge, you're a PC guy. What do you think? What do you really think? People are probably expecting this to work with their existing. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue. They put so much, they had the leaks and all this stuff that people are confused now. I think that, I don't think that's a good thing. And by the way, if they don't clarify this, there will be people reporting this to the FTC. Not me, but people that bought it are going to be pissed off and they're going to call the FTC, the Better Business Bureau. It's going to be a thing. So I hope that they make a video explaining what this thing will do.
The way that she proposed it at the thing is like false advertising because they're so unclear about it. It's like crazy.
I don't know. That's on them, man.
Yeah.
It's their job to inform the customer what's up.
I think it's just too confusing. Like nobody who's not into this stuff is gonna just see that at the store and buy it. Like it's way too confusing.
Right. People are probably
When you're already
expecting this. Okay, I read that. Go ahead.
you're already limiting yourself from the price because it's super expensive. Then on top of it, it's confusing. It's like I don't know. It's just not right.
That's all right. Listen, guys, we're talking about Xbox because I want to get it out of my system because I'm like done talking about it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want
me
to talk
too.
about Xbox every week anymore. Like, I'm really getting tired of it. They're a joke at this point. It's an easy target. It's not worth my time. Everyone's going to be stupid online about this thing. That's fine. I'm trying to warn people. You can listen. You don't have to listen. It is what it is. But you will find out yourselves when you buy this thing, and then you're either going to love it or you're going to be disappointed with it. But just know going in, as you're saving your money, to temper your expectations with this thing. And maybe don't run out the day it comes out. Maybe wait for the reviews to come out. Watch actual tech channels, not these fanboy guys. Let them
Yeah.
review it and let you know if this is a good thing to go out and get. You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, there's tons of videos of the current Ally and how stuff runs. Just go look at it and you'll know. You're getting the exact same thing, pretty much slightly more powerful. So if you just want to have fun and you don't want to spend a ton of money, just go buy a Switch 2 and have fun.
Well, they're not going to do that because the library won't work on there. Even though the library probably won't work on this thing either. So, I mean, who knows? If they could get that app out, they could play everything, the Universal Xbox app thing, great. But they got to get it out.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see.
Any questions? I'll give you guys 5 minutes, then we're going to roll.
We will see soon.
Dude, what's going on? I just fixed this video from showing a black screen and showing a black screen. Been an awesome night and an awesome show. I'm heading out for some sleep. Been a long day. All right, JD, take care, brother. You and Amy and the baby.
Every night, JD. Take care,
I'm
brother.
praying for you guys and have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having a good time. That's what it's all about. We say crazy stuff to have fun.
Yep. Hope you had a good time.
Hell yeah.
Get your mind off the real world for a little bit. Shout out to JD, everybody.
Checking see if anything happened while we were live, but I don't see much of anything else. Oh, Nintendo announced a single player Switch 2 exclusive Splatoon game that's coming out sometime like this year or next year. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm all right.
It has like a campaign. It's not like the regular Splatoon.
Keep on kicking ass as Batman. Well, you keep kicking ass in Arkham over there. Or Gotham. Throw everybody in Arkham.
Yeah, I didn't like Splatoon that much. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Me neither.
I mean, it was fun at first, but on the Wii U.
I'm more actually interested in this single player one than I am in like regular
I
Splatoon.
mean, it's probably cool, like, like just see like campaign version of it, but yeah.
Yeah, the graphics look pretty good for Splatoon. I watched a video of it and I'm like, wow, okay. But I don't know when that's coming out. I don't know anything else about it. We'll see what else they do. They're patching games. They're patching Splatoon 3. They're gonna keep patching stuff and fixing their library, which is awesome.
When is YouTube supposed to go on there?
They're working on it.
They're working on the app.
Cool.
Batman just made a picture of Phil Spencer and James Gunn.
Nice.
Jeez.
I don't know if we could share this. It's pretty X-rated. I'm gonna share it anyway. This is the picture Batman just made and posted online. Shout out to Batman. Are they at McDonald's? Where is that? Are they at Tesla? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
What is that thing in front of them though?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Probably to clean our asses. Who knows? Or did their asses break that? Is that the ice cream machine he was talking about? Good night to all you guys. Awesome in the chat. Catch you later, my friend. Awesome, JD. Take care. Tell Amy, take care and good luck.
Oh yeah.
What's up? Batman says Venge. Broken Xbox. Okay. That looks like the next Xbox, a trash can. Is Hefty going to make a next Xbox?
Probably. Oh, so I rehacked my DS, my 3DS that had the RX tools. I put the current stuff on it.
Oh, yeah.
So, and your method for the DS games worked beautifully. Thank God.
Yeah.
So,
I have a bunch of DS games missing downstairs. I don't know where the fuck they are. I have them down there somewhere. But, like, I have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on 3DS. I'm sorry, on DS. But again, it's in one of those fucking pouches that I had for the thing. And I don't know where the games are. I have the boxes for them, but I don't have the games. So I got to do all that. By the way, I might have more PS1 games to bring to GameStop.
Oh God, I never want to go back to GameStop again.
I have them in the damn bin. Hey man, they're PS1 games. They're old, so
Yeah, get rid of them.
they have no cases or anything. Yeah, well, you Xbox guys have no balls, huh? Come on, bring it. Bring it in the fucking chat room. Bring it in the chat. Who's got the fucking grapefruits?
Yeah. Who?
I've got the brass to fire your ass, right? It was a Vince McMahon quote.
No chance.
You know, in the Game Boy version, he says, I have the brass to fire you. Like,
Stupid.
come on, Xbox guys. I know you're in the chat. There's 38 people in here.
Really?
Come on.
No.
Yes, there are.
Oh man.
Why don't any 50 of you who want me to sit down and shut up come down here just for the fun of it? Why don't you sit down and shut up?
Get up.
Catch his
Get up.
We need
Don't make me spank you.
Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you.
somebody call security. And
Don't make me spank you.
You'll be the next victim of the hitman.
Get ready for a beatdown.
yeah.
Don't make me spank you.
Oh, man. Let's get nuts. That's a Michael Keaton quote from Batman, from The Flash, right? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. That's what Phil Spencer says to, what's his name? James Gunn.
James Gunn.
He goes, want to go get some nuts? Let's get some nuts. And they go get some male prostitutes, allegedly. And there's your nuts. I don't know.
I don't know either. Look at that big chunky handheld. The nice thin handheld right here.
Playing Gears Ultimate Edition natively on here, 60 FPS. Stevie Mac is still awake.
Get up, Leroy.
Step up! Cause you're the running, not gonna kill you. Step up! Cause you're the running, not gonna kill you. Don't go. Step up! Cause you're the running, not.
We're about to feel the strength of Dragon Zord power. You want to fight? You got it. Back to action. You want to fight? You got it. You want to fight? You got it. We need to.
What?
What the hell?
Oh no, it ain't gonna go this way.
And I wrote it for you.
It's morphin' time.
And I wrote it for you.
What? What? What?
Oh no, it ain't gonna go this way.
What? What? What?
And I wrote it for you.
What?
Carlos! I asked you for the map. Carlos!
Yeah, well, the map says we're fucked.
Nice hearing from you, Carlos.
Get ready for a beatdown. Don't make me spank you. Get ready for a beatdown. Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you.
Somebody call security.
Don't make me spank you.
That was Goldust, by the way, saying that.
I love Guitardo.
Oh no, it ain't gonna go this way. Oh no, it ain't gonna go this way. And I wrote it for you. Oh no, and I ain't gonna go this way.
We're about to feel the strength of dragons. You got it.
Kill you, don't believe it, but the betting that you will stand up. I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning.
I don't know what just happened.
I wonder what he sounded like in the Japanese version.
We should play it. No, I think
What?
they use English voices in the Japanese version.
Oh, okay.
I guess we got no questions in the chat.
Nope.
No questions. All right, you sure there's no other news here?
Let me refresh one more time. Banjo and Kazooie were announced for Smash Ultimate 6 years ago today.
Wow.
That's crazy. And by the way, I called that. No one believed me.
They had to be in.
They had to be in. Excuse me.
See anything else? I know the minute sign off. Nothing better break tomorrow.
I hope not.
'Cause I don't know what's gonna happen. Anthony's away. I'm busy.
Oh, Stellar Blade. It came out on PC today.
Nice.
Oh, that
Or
might be
yesterday,
fun
the
with
11th?
trainers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was waiting for that game. I bought it a year ago on fucking PlayStation. Never played it. I played the demo for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I played the demo and it was too hard, so I never bought it. But
Oh, don't worry. I will be using trainers for that.
good.
Let's see. Is trainers up?
Is the game cracked? I'm sure it is, right?
I will let you know in 1 second. Oh, there's a trainer for it right now. Very
I
nice.
see Space Marine and Mind's Eye right at the top here.
No, you're not looking in the right spot.
Just looking at the regular spot.
Hold up. I'm looking right now. No, I don't see it here yet. I'm going to get that trainer, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If it's cool with the trainer, I might end up just buying it at some point. playing
Cam
through it.
MMA, from what I've seen RE9, it tells me we're going to have an RE10. Yeah, probably in another 5 or 6 more years will be Resident Evil 10. I'm excited for RE9 as well. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Game Pass increase any day now, says Stevie Mac. All right, well, we'll see. We heard that for the last 3 months and nothing happened yet.
Oh, PlayStation tweeted out they confirmed it. Confront Resident Evil Requiem's oncoming horrors in first or third person perspectives.
Yeah, we knew that, though.
Yeah, but they like officially said it.
Yeah, but we had people that played the demo that said it was third person and first person.
Yeah. I don't know why they.
I
felt
hear
the
you,
need to
mental.
Do that.
I'll be 39 when RE10 comes out. I'll probably be like 85 years old when it comes out. I'm thinking we will get closure with all the chapters in 10. Probably not. They like making money.
Yeah, as long as we're buying, they'll keep making.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to run. These guys got to go to sleep. So I will catch you guys later. Everyone take care. Stay safe. Great show. And again, we were just fucking around tonight. Like, none of this shit means anything. And we're not attacking anybody for buying the outline or anything. We're just letting people know that, hey, Asus isn't all it's cracked up to be, and definitely do your research if you're going to blow like 700 to 1,000 on this thing. That's all it is. Not here to hurt anybody's feelings, not here to get anybody upset, but this is the real world, and we're talking about real world shit. So, not going to sugarcoat it like these stupid podcasts do. It is what it is. All right. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
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 All right, they left. All right, so that's pretty much it, people. It is what it is. We enjoyed the Switch 2. We thought it was great. And yeah, just stay tuned. So I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Stay safe.